What's up, Sugar Rush? I mean, J Dubs.
She can't hear you. That's my daughter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, baby. Say hi. Say hi, Mia. Let me turn this down. Are we live yet? Oh, yes,
Yeah.
we are. Let me turn this down. Hold on. Yeah.
What up?
What it do?
What's the haps on the craps?
Not much.
I have a question tonight.
Okay.
One question.
All right.
Why didn't Rich Boy get a second album?
Why didn't Rich Boy get a second album?
Yes.
That's a good question because I'm pretty sure his album went gold.
So I think
Just put some D's on it.
he had a mixtape that came out after that. I forget what it was called. That shit was hard. Pause. And I think it was something that happened with Polo the Don label, man.
We haven't heard from him since.
Like that whole clique struggled. Like Polo the Don. I think he caught straight from Beyonce blackballing Carrie Hilson. Honestly.
Wow.
Because Carrie Hilson was his artist, right?
Hey, what goes around comes around. What up, BA?
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
What goes? Yeah, Mac.
Peace, everybody. Peace. People coming in the chat. DJ Rec, what up? Mac, BA Mac, what up?
Why does Uber Eats say my delivery person is on a bicycle delivering a pizza?
Damn.
What?
That's hilarious.
They ain't up here. It's cold up here. It's about 45 today, 47 right now, something like that. Double play. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's 2 outs. What up? Yeah, so how didn't Rich Boy get a second album? We can talk about a lot of people who didn't get a second album.
Oh, let me let these people in.
Bizzle, why?
Hey, what's happening? Hey, you talking about Rich Kid? You talking about
no, Rich Boy.
Rich Boy.
Rich Boy, Rich the Kid.
Just bought a
right,
Cadillac?
Richie Rich. Right. Did Richie Rich get a second major label release?
Rich Boy could have definitely.
Good question.
He could have definitely put another one album out off that momentum off that shit he dropped.
Right.
That time Iron was hot at that time. I never got that either.
Right.
Man, Jaguar Wright, bro, is going crazy.
What she say
You
now,
still got
dude?
more?
Yes. She said Tevin Campbell was selling his ass in Hollywood for drugs and money.
Man.
Oh, baby.
What's the point now?
She said he was
What
ahead, wasn't he?
She's trying to
He was a what?
He was ahead. He was a crackhead.
Yeah.
Who?
What is she doing? I don't
Who,
really.
Jaguar?
At this stage of the game, I'm like,
I guess her son dying probably tripped her up, man. I think she just said lost it, man, because she didn't feel the love when the kid died, man. People wasn't there, and then the roots and all that. Malik, I don't know, man, but I want to believe her, man, but she just going, I don't know, the energy on it, man. It's not like, it looks to me like attention seeking, which she is, but I don't get it, man.
I mean,
why
I don't
though?
even.
It definitely. She definitely behaved like.
Yeah.
She definitely behaving like somebody responding to trauma, dog.
Yeah.
She said
that's for sure.
She said they ran a train on Mary at Death Row.
Yeah.
Right.
At least she was bombing Alicia Keys just now. I just watched.
She just texted me.
Yeah, I can't even do it. I gotta stay away from her.
Yo, you don't want I don't know when to shake her hand. Shook your hands, it was greasy.
Right, BA Mac. Hell hath no fury like one.
Yeah, but I mean, what is it?
Can't be kissing.
I don't know if it's really doing anything worthwhile though.
For her,
you know, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it doesn't seem like she's getting any real like worthwhile traction off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, you get not that she lying, but I don't know.
right?
She come
She
off
won't
like I think people are treating her like don't nobody really believe her, I guess.
think that's a little energy from that too, because I do hear her say, "They don't believe me. I got tapes and everything." Like,
Yeah, right.
she won't reveal who she ghost wrote for, so I guess she's keeping some kind of integrity.
She got some kind of contract or something on that. Maybe I
Yeah.
don't know.
Tevin Campbell said he ain't playing that. He said, "Don't mess with you. I understand how this works. Saying you bugging. Saying I was said something about he was whoring in Hollywood or something. Where
Oh, he
he said
refuted that. He said that ain't true.
he said, man, I got a lawyer that's like stuff like this. Basically, like you need to retract that and take that down because you done
I
messed with the
mean,
wrong one."
that's what I'm saying. I mean, I get her saying stuff about the roots or whatever, but how did you get to Tevin Campbell? You know, like how did
Yeah.
Hey,
Going on the whole industry.
Christopher Williams didn't refute nothing.
Oh, smack. Yo,
man?
yo,
I didn't hear no statement come from him.
yo. And it's too late.
Yeah, so it's a wrap for that one.
Yeah, if you don't respond in 48 hours, it's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
hoping that didn't disappear.
So gonna let it stand. Hopefully it go away.
Man,
I don't
she's
get it
just
either. Yes.
Oh, if it don't apply, let it fly ass shit. Like
She said she from Philly. She representing Philly though, man. Imagine and get your
That's
people.
cool, but I
she's
don't know.
a mess.
Hot mess.
has Questlove and them said anything about it?
I haven't heard anything.
Nope.
I would think they wouldn't give any energy.
Nah.
I mean, why? You know, they have no reason to. Calm
What
with
is he gonna
nobody.
say? I do have a penis. What are you talking about?
Right? Yeah, you know.
Right.
Then it's like Black Thought is like, well, he been writing rhymes recently. So I mean, even if he
Yeah.
did use some old Malik B joints, Malik B ain't wrote for him in a while. If that was the case.
But she made it seem like it was one big orgy and stuff like because you ain't never seen the man's like you know what I mean. You ever mess with him? What is everyone just walking around like butt ass naked? It's like, huh?
I mean, whatever
Yeah, in
works.
that
You
case,
know.
that was just a rant because it had no relevancy to anything.
That's what make it. She. That's what makes it like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she's a dope artist, so hopefully she
Yeah,
can
Yeah.
get back to some music and we'll be
That'd be
straight.
nice.
This just makes her look crazy.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yep. Sloppy though too.
Right.
Yeah,
Man, you putting this on YouTube? Like, write a book. God damn. Do what everybody else do.
Oh
Put in
yeah,
a book.
she could have caked off if she did that.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
She could have caked off.
No, but if you put it in a book, that's lawsuit right there. That's
Really,
instant lawsuit right there.
even more than even though she said it online on videos or whatnot, even though it's on the internet, it's
Yeah.
still defamation of character, right?
Yeah. I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess once
She
she
still put it out there.
Right.
Got a point.
Right.
Oh,
This is
baby.
correct.
Oh, baby.
no, it's not good.
Get out.
Digger her said she gonna expose Wild Body next.
Get out.
Whoa.
She got some Jersey files over there.
Why are you coming for me, man?
She been to
What did
Jersey.
I say to him? Why her?
Dirty Jersey.
Man, she's
Let's
from Philly, man.
go.
Ali,
Let's
get her to come right in, come at my neck. I just spoke to him. So his brothers.
It's always the one closer to you.
Yes, always
Got
that
my
one
mom
guy.
watching the show and all that, man. My mother watching the show.
Right.
Man.
Right.
Hold on, that's my mom calling me now. God damn, did it hurt?
Yeah, that's terrible. That whole situation terrible. Cause it's like people calling her like, hey, let's do one more video and we'll pay you this much, that
Yep.
much. Cause I mean it's driving traffic to these people's channel.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, I mean, give them a platform.
I'm how come Vlad hasn't hopped on the bandwagon?
That was exactly what I was thinking. This is a DJ Vlad moment.
Is
I
man.
don't, she probably don't mess with Vlad though. She seems to
Man,
be
they
going
gonna
to people
forget
she
about
kind of
that.
mess with a little bit. And going
Maybe she,
off.
Right.
yeah, maybe she don't mess with Vlad like that.
Now, what's going on with Vlad and my son and Royce though? Shout
Cut
out,
his
He's
shout
ass
out
he's
to
off.
Royce.
he said some things
Shout
about
out to Royce.
Minister Farrakhan.
I
Yeah.
take Roy's side anyway. I don't care what he
He
Yeah,
misquoted Farrakhan on purpose to me, if you ask me. But
yeah,
Right.
he did,
Mm-hmm.
man. He did. He think he got some clout in here though. He think he got leverage, man. That's why he, you know what I mean? He try to make some money off of it, talking about I apologize if he do an interview.
What?
Who makes you think the minister, you
What?
worthy of the minister coming to sit down with you?
yeah,
Come on, bro.
Out of all people, Vlad, come on, man.
You ain't getting the minister on there. It's my friend, my son. You see how much of a friend he is now. My son had to, my son was basically saying, if you don't feel like you gotta apologize, but since you saying basically that you don't need Jamar and Godfrey, you had the best month ever. So basically, ain't no need for an apology. So that go tell you right there what it's about.
Did my son ever put an album out?
Damn good question.
Mm-hmm.
I have no
I
idea.
remember he was on the Violator soundtrack and he kind of had next. That was like 98. And then I think he got knocked, right?
Yeah, I mean, he might have. I definitely wasn't checking for it, whatever it may be. Damn, that's a damn good question, though. Let's see. Whatever.
No, I don't think he did. Okay, who else only got one album? National. Only one national album.
Hmm.
Rich Boy was strange. Slim Calhoun only got one album. That was nationwide.
Yes. Okay.
That's true.
Damn, I'm trying to think.
Percy P got one album.
Thought he
Percy
got
P.
more than one album.
He do?
Well, am I tripping?
I thought Perseverance. Well, that was his first one. I don't know if that's.
I thought he had well national. I guess you could say. Yeah, that'd probably be the only one. I think he had some stuff, more underground before, but yeah.
See, I didn't even unless that came out after Perseverance, because I thought Perseverance was his first album. Period.
I might be thinking EP. I could be tripping because I do have a bunch of singles with him rapping with other people. That might be what I'm thinking about. But I thought he had something else. But
K Solo only had one album, didn't he?
Your boy, motherfucking
Spellbound.
yeah, he had one after that too.
Your boy,
didn't he?
Your boy, motherfucker, who did the shit with Jay-Z. It was a Jay-Z album. Got one album.
J Electronica.
Yeah.
Only one album.
Yeah.
Okay, so that what? Time's Up.
State Property only had one album. Right? State Prop.
But that's them as a crew, doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did PD Crack ever have his own album?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Did he?
I don't know if PD Crack ever had his own album.
He might have not.
I think he did.
Damn, Glee.
Rex says no.
I just remember he was just on a bunch of stuff, but
Colt 45. We'll be playing beats later on, like at the last hour. Like yeah, I'm not sure where you're from, but
how about a Colt 45? Who else? No ID only had one album.
yeah, it would make sense.
Yeah, I never heard it.
Really?
Never heard it. I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, I never
that was my joint when I was in college.
KD from Ice Cube's Tree. He had pause. He had only one album.
Yeah,
I
forgot all about that.
I know you heard KD's album, RTO.
Nope.
What? Ass, gas, or cash? Nobody rides for free? That's a classic.
it is.
Yeah,
That's a good ass
heard
album.
that.
Thread only had one album. Sick in the Head. MC? No, I was gonna say MC8. Nope.
Oh man, come on.
Nah.
AMG only had one album,
No, he had two.
but not until much later. Not until much later.
He had Ballin' Out of Control. Yeah. Bitch Better Have My Money came out like 91.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And
somewhere
then
out
Ballin'
there.
Out of Control came out like 94. I
Oh,
remember
it
playing.
did.
Shout out to B
Oh.
Chill. B Chill had that when we was in college. He did.
Groove Beat Chill.
Backbone,
Groove Beat Chill only had one album.
Groove Beat
Yo,
Yeah,
Chill.
who
true.
has a whole album produced by Pete Rock and don't get a second album?
Hmm.
That's
King,
fucking nuts.
Kings of Swing only had one album.
Oh, baby.
So was
Oh,
it rapping fundamental?
what are you
They have
doing?
out.
Why are you throwing the ball away? After hitting the game, win the go ahead run. Oh,
Damn.
you suck.
So Wallace lost.
Yeah, YZ
No,
had two.
it's the top of the knife. I'm trying to get to save, and then I'm gonna retire MLB forever. I played with a pitcher the whole season. I played all his starts, and I said if I win the World Series, I'm done.
You got some in copious amounts over there, Gadget.
I got some copious pizza from Pizza Hut.
Damn.
Said my driver was on a bicycle. I'm like, fam.
Sound like
Or
some
you rollerblading to you. Joint.
There was
Yeah,
a rapper from Chicago that died.
it was Black AG.
Yeah, Black AG.
Yeah, he was,
I remember his video from the box.
yep.
oh,
That's when he had a little buzz when the box was jumping. I remember going to the store to pick up that single. I still got it. So yeah, he was. I think it was right before like Common and Twister and everything else came out, like the following year. But he was one of the first ones to have any kind of real video and buzz. But I don't know what happened to him. But RP still too young. He's in early 50s.
mm.
How you gonna wait to the
DJ Iron, what up?
DJ
Oh,
Iron?
what up, man?
In the building.
BJ Rec, BA Mac, Net Make, Lounge Brown, Cold
Did anybody listen to the new Griselda album?
Mm-hmm.
I did. I did.
Yeah, I heard it.
What you talking about?
Thoughts? Who
West
stole
Side.
the sunshine?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
What I said in the chat earlier is it's like it's the same stuff, but when you have other players involved, you got Jadakiss, you got Slick Rick, you got Busta Rhymes, you got the Armani Caesar, you got Stove God Cooks,
Yep.
best name in rap. When you have these other people involved, it just makes it a little bit more nuanced. I wouldn't say that it goes as far as Conway's last project does, but
Mhm.
it's more meat to it as opposed to just
Whoa.
you understand what I'm saying. There's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool.
I mean,
So,
consistent. You know what you're getting when you get a West Side Gun album. He delivered that. So
absolutely.
Here's my thought. I've been getting the same West Side Gun album the last 3 albums.
I could see that. I mean, you gotta
Every other
besides the
song sounds
features.
like Dr. Birds to me.
Yeah, well, especially the ones that have like Derringer and Beat Butcher. You can kind of fall into a certain lane with the same kind of drum pattern, and they do what
Right
they do.
now, yeah. I mean, I still like the album, but I guess I just wanted some
Something different,
yeah. I
a
mean,
little different.
the Just Blaze joint was good.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, I like that. Like I
But
said, Buster and Slick Rick.
doing what they're doing on purpose, not being consistent in that has kind of gotten them to where they are right now. I mean, truth be told, they've all been making the same project since like 2017. Let's keep
Well,
it a buck.
No, plugs that I know sounds different than any other Benny project to me.
How?
Plugs I met.
It's just beats that you like more.
Yeah, it's the beats for me.
And guest appearances that you like more. It got Black Thought, it got Spash on it, Jada on that Sunday. That Sunday school joint is still bananas to me. That's dope. Yeah, it's the same joint.
yeah, I mean, well, I'm not expecting real different subject matter.
Right. They like, hey, why reinvent the wheel? I'm not mad at them. It
You
has
know,
its place. I
Yeah.
mean, to be honest with you, like when Method Man was on that Lemon joint with Conway, I thought to myself, like, I would love to hear a Wu-Tang album that sound with this production.
When we all?
But I mean, still to this day. But
Yeah, we all. So we waiting for. But
that's what Once Upon a Time in Shaolin should have sounded like, or whatever. What's the last one they did? I mean, Wu-Tang has some. I love Wu forever.
mhm,
But Wu has some like that A Better Tomorrow album.
nothing better about that.
Ooh,
Just hoping
Yeah.
for tomorrow.
8 diagrams.
Um,
Ooh.
yeah, it's a pentagram. That shit was, that joint was,
Delicate.
yeah, it was rough. Yeah, they got some,
The delicatessen.
yeah.
Hey, I listened to damn, everybody turn their cameras off. All right.
I'll be right back.
I'm smacking on this cereal, so I'll be back.
I listened to I revisited High Technology 2,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
and that was very underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot when it came out, but it seemed like it definitely flew under the radar. It didn't get as much attention.
I know I didn't give it as much as attention as I should have after re-listening to it.
Yeah, I mean, high tech, man, high tech.
Because he had a song with who was I listening to? Hold up. He had a song with somebody. Hold on, let me see if I can get Iron on here. DJ Iron, I'm gonna try to get you on, brother. Hold on. Who's stirring up in the kitchen?
Killing the cereal. So
Oh, okay. I thought you
my
were
honey
trying
nut
to get
butter.
this stove god cooks on or something with the scraping the pot.
I like Stove God Cooks.
I mean, he's very enthusiastic about his rapping. I'll tell you that much.
Yes. Yes, he is.
So
I
yeah,
can get that.
Do you guys like Ka?
Kai's dope. I mean,
Kai,
lyrically dope. You have to be in a certain mode for the beat, so. But.
Kai's good when you cutting your grass.
What?
I mean, and that's no disrespect at all.
Yeah, but I mean,
Real
it's a certain.
monotone. It's
Yeah,
just
it's a
a
certain
tone.
zone. His bars are on
It's-
par though.
Right. It's just hypnotic. That
Cutting
Honor Killed the
grass.
Samurai, man. No, I mean, seriously. It's just a zone. It's just you just zone in with him, and he just be in a place. He'd be like, under the sewers, Leonardo, Donatello, swing boards. You know what I'm saying? Just it's just real dark. That Honor Killed the Samurai joint. Oh man, that's all the way zoned out.
Yeah, cause I said with him and what's his name get on the track?
Rock Marciano.
Yeah, him and Rock.
I like Rock Marciano. Where
Like
is he?
perfect,
At?
man.
I like Rock Marciano's last album. That last album was tough to me. I like that shit.
What was that one called? It was dope. Damn. I forgot what
Was it Marcialago?
Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, I mean, Rock. Man. I haven't heard a project I didn't, care for from him yet.
Another project that was slept on was him and Muggs.
Oh,
Yeah, people around.
That was it Dark Horse or something like that?
Yeah, some to that effect. I don't know how people missed that one.
damn.
Yeah, I ain't never heard.
There he is.
Hey, what's up? Peace, guys.
What up, man? How you
That
doing?
was up, fire.
Nothing major. My take on the West Side Gun album, I enjoyed it. Gadget is correct. It's more the same recipe of what's made them popular as they are. Not much deviation from the original formula. I'm not exactly mad at that, but I do know that I will get my fill of it soon. But in terms of their projects they're done, I think it's one of their stronger ones. What's interesting with them is I think some of the earlier ones are their strongest. Like in my personal top 6 of their projects. Number 1 is Hall and Nash EP. Number 2 is Reject 2. Number 3 is Fly God.
Yes.
Number
Yes.
4 is probably Tana Talk.
Mm-hmm.
And then number 5 is the Griselda Project, What Would Sheen Gun Do? And I would place this as 6 under it. I'm not going to add the steroid ones, the mixtape, the steroid ones, because it's a lot of other people, other known beats on it versus original compositions.
Mm-hmm.
But I get it. I understand why Gadget is like, come on, I've had my fill of this. But if you were looking for if you were looking for hummus at McDonald's, that's your problem. I mean, you can't. I want to hope you kind of knew. But I enjoy it. I think they deserve to be studied, guys. They are the new blueprint of making quote unquote somewhat quintessential, quotational underground hip hop. I think they're the new blueprint of how to make it work and create large amounts of commerce. Y'all can't pretend they didn't give us hope. They gave us hope.
Absolutely.
Right.
They gave us hope. So I'm studying them in that form. Do I like every song? No, but I still study them and I support them because the truth is everyone in this chat is hoping to put a project out in their lifetime. So let's go ahead and create the synergy of karma coming back. So I support. But I have to admit, I don't support stuff I totally don't like just for the sake of karma. But I want to see them. I'm enjoying watching them win.
Yeah, for sure.
Win.
Yeah.
An album that I revisited this week, guys. I went back and listened to one of, and Gadget knows this. One of the albums to me, guys, that I think pre-Griselda kind of made me go, yo, real hip hop is here. It's not okay. And Gadget, I know you have a company named after this, but there's this space between authentic hip hop, whatever authentic means, and backpack. Backpack tends to turn nerdy and almost elitist. There's a space in between there that exists, and I thought Jay Cyanide did a good job of that. So I revisited Actual Heat a lot. I revisited it a lot because that's another record that gave me hope. First time I heard that, if he'd have told me he did it at Said G's house in 80, he said, "Oh, I did this at Said G's crib in '89." I was like, "Holy, yeah, you did!" He said, "It felt that organic. It felt that pure. It felt that early experimental. The thing that makes hip hop kind of hard for us to digest is because all the secrets we already know all the secrets, guys. We know now that they're sampling. We can go on YouTube and see how chopping works and how to chop and all that good stuff. So all of the secrets are gone. We have to move into a space where we can enjoy something without it feeling there's no. I've never smoked crack, but everybody talks about that first blast of crack is what you chase. So chasing the same feeling we got when Paid in Full came out and Take a Nation came out and Mecca and the Soul Brother came out and Low End Theory, we're never getting those feelings back. You're just going to have you have to find new levels of euphoria for yourself.
Yeah, for sure. I've accepted that long ago. It is what it is.
And just
there were, I think Griselda has made a great footprint. But before Griselda, Diamond District put out the same type of music. Sean Bourne put out the same type of music.
Agreed. But do you know the difference?
No.
The difference is they made good product, no doubt of that. But these guys have figured out the marketing piece of it. I think these guys understood exactly who their audience was and super served them. And we're now in a space where there's about of people buying stuff for the sake of it being a trophy. So yes, West Side Gun and all of them are selling vinyl. Those guys are not taking that vinyl and putting it on a turntable and playing it. They're just trophies. There's these momentous pieces to have. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different mindset. People who bought Diamond District literally want to put it on a platter and play it. Same thing with Sean Bourne and stuff like that. These Griselda followers and supporters are buying this stuff for the sake of art and one-upsmanship. Like I have mine. I have one of the first 300 Fly God vinyls where he signed it. It's more of a one-upsmanship. What these guys have figured it out again is they found out who their audience was and super served them. And when you realize that hip hop of that nature, biggest supporters are white men over 30 in the Northeast, you start moving different.
Yeah.
So,
Right,
so,
right.
so their first big audience was Boston. It wasn't
Wow.
New York. It was Boston. So
Market all to themselves.
for that stuff, like look at that imagery. The imagery they use. That's not, for lack of a better word, that's not really urban. That's not black. We don't put extra eyes in Hitler. That doesn't speak to our aesthetic, does it?
Nah.
No,
Right.
not at
Right.
all.
It's like an austere kind of thing.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
put it this way. Out of all the artwork they've done for everyone, you notice there's never been a black person. It's all white wrestlers. It's all white dictators. Hitler,
Old white women.
all white women. It's not even black people.
Mhm.
So you can't play that they're placating to us. It's not like they didn't they didn't scrape the eyes out of a Heather Hunter poster.
You might have gave my idea though.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's a different mindset. I'm proud of them. It was completely.
I am too.
It's eye opening, and again they are the blueprint. They've made the realization, this merch thing is real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Real. So when you hear people like Chance the Rapper tell you he made $3 million off hats, you got to listen.
Yeah.
You got to listen.
Absolutely.
You got to listen. And the truth is, and the ugly part, because, Gadget, excuse me, Gadget kills me for stuff like this, but our old heroes aren't coming back, guys. We got to just,
Right.
you got to just, like me, like that only hip hop Lauryn Hill album I may want ain't coming.
Yeah, nah.
It ain't
Somewhere with Detox.
I'm curious though, Iran. What is the last project that gave you that feeling?
Oh, I can tell you the three most important projects of the last decade for me.
Go ahead.
In order. Number one is Jake One, White Van Music. Number two, Jay Cyanide, The Actual Heat.
Okay.
Number three is Bandana.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, and maybe this doesn't fall in the 10-year window, and the one before that was Mossberg.
Okay.
So those are the ones like, yo, we still out here, we still exist. Because I don't want, again, guys, I still want hip hop to still have somewhat of an urban motif to it. I don't want to go so far. I don't want to be in a mosh pit next to Seth.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
I don't mind being in a crowd, next to Allah Magnetic. I'll hang with him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, Allah Magnetic, but and I have no problem with Seth. But but I do not want to go see like, yo, this whole venue is we represent.
I get it.
But nor do I want to go. I don't want to see, Brock Marciano at Stadium either. So, it's a whole different thing. But guys, here's the thing. You can't even use me because it's impossible to listen to all that music that comes out every day. There's 40 new mixtapes. There's 40 new songs.
Yeah.
And these guys churn them out so fast. You guys are familiar with that guy, Flea Lord, right?
Absolutely.
Ridiculous amount of product.
He's churning out so many projects. I could barely keep up.
Right.
Are they good?
And if you look at all of them are using, they're following the Griselda blueprint. It's all religion with something weird added to it. So it'll be, Jesus with a Mac 10. You know what I'm saying? It's all that type of imagery. It's all staring from that. Out of the next tier of people, my favorite voice, and I think it is the voice. Are you guys familiar with the other guy named Ito?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I like Ito's voice a whole lot. I want to see where he goes with it next.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see.
I love Bandana.
Yeah, Bandana was special.
Um, Definitely. I would say Bandana, and the fellas know me here. In the last 10 years, I like that To Pimp a Butterfly. To Pimp a Butterfly. I felt like it was visionary, and I felt like it captured black music for the last 150 years. It captured everything. So I love that project.
I thought, of course, it's incredible. I'm not sure if it felt like a rap album. It felt like something
Yeah,
bigger than a rap album.
it was bigger than a rap album.
Bigger.
Absolutely.
So I kind of can't put it in there. It's like,
Mhm.
you know, I can't. You can't bring you can't bring a rocket while we flying kites. You know what I'm saying? Out here, you brought a rocket.
You can't teach algebra to first graders.
Nah, you can't.
You know,
Especially
it was. I mean, not to and again, not to downplay what's happening in rap, but it was definitely something that was. I mean, from a thematic standpoint, it was mind blowing.
it was
But
big.
don't get me on that. They hate me talking about Kendrick Lamar.
But you know what it is? I think what Kendrick keeps creating, he's creating for lack of a better word, guys, he's creating operas. They just happen to be in hip hop.
Yeah,
They're big. They're big operas.
that's real. That's real.
They're big operas.
Mhm.
But yo, guys, what's happened to the female MC, guys? I kind of want one to come back, and I know because you guys really keep your ears to
Cyrock.
the dog. I
Yeah.
get it.
Oh,
Rap,
we
Oh,
just talked about her today.
she can rap and everything, but it reeks of effort, guys. Part of this hip hop thing that we love is it has to feel like you're not trying. Hers reeks of effort. It reeks of it. Like, so clearly she studied at the temple of Pharaoh Monch, but she's not she's not as comfortable as him with doing that.
Uh-huh.
The stuff that made all our favorite MCs great to us is it looks like they weren't trying. And she looks like she's trying. She sounds like she's trying.
What about she ain't hella out there, but 3D Nazi.
I like her, but and this all sounds so chauvinistic, but I follow her on Instagram. But
Okay, I already know where you going with that.
Right, yeah, say no more.
You
say no
good.
more.
I need a bar with a bra. Can you do a
Yeah.
bra?
I mean,
Like,
she used to, but I haven't seen it in a minute.
but
Them
and she
days gone.
clearly rhyme, and of course we know Rhapsody can rhyme.
Yeah.
It's a little heavy. Rhapsody's like an 11-layer chocolate cake. It's just heavy. It's delicious, but it's heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's heavy.
There's no real in betweens though.
Uh-huh.
You go from there. You got like Shay Noir or something. Whatever her name.
Yeah.
That project with Apollo Brown was cool.
Yeah.
I like that
I
project.
liked it. Yeah.
Well, not her. I'm sorry. Well, she's nice too, but Griselda, Armani.
Armani.
Not there yet.
I haven't heard her stuff. Yet.
Rushed her on us too fast.
Yeah, I was like,
Like how she get a whole album before El Camino?
good question.
So they kind of
That's a good point.
But I understand their mindset. Their mindset is that if girls are, totally infatuated with, excuse me, excess and, be over the top, Liz Taylorism, post Little Kim stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we give them that, but give her a girl with bars, and maybe girls will kind of find their way to the Griselda thing. We'll see. I wish them the best with it.
I wonder what is she doing anything specific merch wise as well to get girls involved in it.
I saw that Liz Taylor with an eye in the forehead hoodie.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Now her project dropped, didn't it, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah. I listened to it.
It did. I listened to it. I didn't purchase it, but I listened to it. It's cool, but it didn't wow me enough to take me over to iTunes and get off YouTube.
Who are you talking about?
Armani Caesar.
Oh, yeah.
Armani Caesar.
Yeah, she came real quick. It came about all of a sudden, like, yeah, they got a girl. Now she got a project out. But that's how they work. I mean,
yeah, that's what they do. So I mean, to be expected.
I heard you guys talking about Stove God Cooks. I could tell he's talented, but sometimes it's just a little much.
Yeah, he
funny. What's funny?
What is? I guess my question is, what is it about? We're all relatively educated men, have families and all that. But the ethic of drug sales the content of drug sales is still something that I don't want to say we allow, but it's something that is a part of an ethic that we miss. So we accept it. How is Pusha T still acceptable? How
Well,
is, you know what I'm saying?
well, here, Most Def said it. It's not where hip hop goes where the people go. It's not
Okay.
the way around.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to ask why is the world like that? Not why is hip hop like this? Hip hop is only going to emulate the world. The question is why is the world what made drugs, the most entertaining thing possible, from using to selling? Why is it still the
Right.
one thing? Why have everyone in this chat seen Scarface 11 times?
But it
No,
still exists. Drugs still exists as like a metaphor too in rap.
yeah,
In terms of hustling, grinding, doing this, that, and the third, it's still representative of that.
yeah, but guess who else is grinding? There's a Spanish guy cleaning out a whole skyscraper tonight, and we don't consider we don't make records about that.
That's true.
So we're comfortable in some way about the drug thing, and I don't know if that speaks to our our conditioning, or maybe hip hop and people of color. We are fascinated with the outlaw.
I think
Yes,
it's I think
that's
it's
American culture.
yeah,
Is though.
yeah, it's that and the glamourism that comes with the whole drug game, which
Yep.
it goes hand in hand with hip hop. We got to be shining. We got to be this. We got to be that. Everyone wants to getting your piece of your apple American pie is the come up. Everyone wants to see the come up story, and the quickest come up is how we think it, or we've been trained to think it is the dope game or whatnot. So
Yeah.
I think also a big problem too, guys, is that one of the blessings and one of the curses of hip hop is the accessibility of technology. And for some odd reason, with this generation, to me, and this might sound like I'm trying to diss them, but hip rap to them is a low hanging fruit. They hear each other and go, "I can do that." No,
Mhm.
I didn't hear Rakim and go, "I can do that."
man, I'll murder Rakim.
Yeah, no.
Never in a million years, I think some shit like that.
I didn't hear Lord Finesse and Brother Jay and immediately go, "Oh man, I can go do that this weekend." I didn't think that.
Yeah.
I can even go further. You hear man trying to go on a drum machine, I don't go, "Hey, I can do that." I didn't think that. So hip hop to them, they see it. They're like, if he could do it, I could do it. And it's so simple. They're right.
Yeah.
So I have and maybe no disrespect, but how fortified is your hip hop if a 6-year-old can get your record in a half a day and recite it right along with you?
Yeah, man. Hey, that's some shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's
The
some
mystery, like you said earlier, the mystery is missing from the process.
And the other thing that we can't hip hop is not disruptive anymore. It's elevator music.
Mm-hmm.
So part of the allure is that it was disruptive.
True.
It's not disruptive, and you don't have to go seek it out. It's not tribal the way it used to. Like, I got my friends. I got this core of 8 friends. We really know hip hop. The other people are into something else. It's so big now that it's a nick in the paint.
Yeah,
But it's still based in geography. It's still place based though.
Okay.
I listen to Detroit rap. Detroit rap has its own language. I mean, it's just like Oakland with the hyphy movement and everything.
Okay.
It has a complete own language. It's complete ethic, and it's completely different from the other side of town, proverbially. I mean, because this is the place of the Elzada, the Black Milks, the Guilty Simpsons, who are more traditional hip hop artists. But when you start looking at some of the stuff that the younger guys is doing, it's its own monster.
Could you put me down? I'm not familiar with these
rappers. Look up Whole Lot of Choppers by Sada Baby. Sada Baby, Babyface Ray. It kind of started with the Blade Icewood and all of that.
Dude that kind of got hot for a second and kind of phased off. I don't know if he phased off, but you don't really hear him too much.
Is that hip hop or some weird trap stuff?
It's trap being trap from a content perspective is very similar,
I would
but
say
not from a
trap.
production wise. It's different.
Yeah, yeah. The language is
Heavy
trappish.
synth, heavy synth based
It's like our shit. It's
chords.
like Bay Area shit.
Right. Um, it's different, man. It's not even. I wouldn't even call it trap. Trap to me has a certain tempo, plus
Yeah,
the content, plus certain indicators, and this music is not that. I call it dope boy music.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll put you hip. Yeah,
yeah.
look up Sada Baby, Cash Kid.
Hmm.
Uh, man, who else? Then you got some guys that kind of cross over, like the 42 Doug Cat that's on Friday Night Cypher on the Big Sean album. T Grizzly.
That's what I was trying to say. T Grizzly.
Yeah, and it's the way in which they rhyme is still extremely witty. It's still metaphors and this, that, and the third. A lot of it is about dope or whatever, but the cadence is so strange. It's
T Grizzly to me, my humble opinion, he's off the whole rhyme. He's like
that's what I'm saying.
yeah, he's off.
Yeah.
Like yo, dog, you're chasing this record down. Like you're chasing it.
Right.
It's like somebody chasing a bus. Like yo, you missed that, bro. You know that, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, you know what? I got a Detroit question for you. It has nothing to do with hip hop, man.
I'll do my best.
I follow, I follow barbers. Is there really a barber shop called No Cut No Butt?
Wow. Wow.
I don't know.
Oh, baby.
That I don't know. I can ask around, but I don't know. I have not heard that. No.
The barber is first of all, the barber's amazing. But I'm like, yo, no, I heard it. I got it wrong. That's his catchphrase for everybody in the shop. But it's called Juice Barbershop.
No cut, no butt.
No cut, no butt. I'm like,
wow.
I get it. Damn.
Yeah, like
Detroit Juice Barbershop. Yeah, it's on the west side.
No, but
wow.
oh shit.
crazy.
So I was looking at a interview. I didn't get to finish it. Tip had the choice. He had the choice to sign Meek Mill or Drake to Grand Hustle,
Mhm.
and they chose Meek.
I can see that.
When was this though? Had to have been early.
Yeah.
Earlier.
I mean, it make more sense.
Yeah, I mean, Meek Mill makes more sense
Yeah,
for Grand Hustle than Drake do.
Right.
But they signed the white chick,
And
Yeah.
and they
That
did
was
and
yeah,
Travis
he did.
Scott.
huh?
And Travis Scott.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Damn, I didn't know Travis Scott was on Grand Hustle.
Briefly.
Well, shit.
I still could.
To be quite, a lot of people missed on Drake.
Yeah, I mean, how would you have known
Yeah.
that he would
Yeah.
he would have came?
Jay Prince didn't.
Yeah, he saw some.
Jay Prince didn't.
Well,
He knew exactly what he
his
wanted
son
to
was
do
on
with
that
Drake.
from the get go.
Pause. Yeah. Somebody popped up on my feed talking about Fonte, talking about how influential Fonte has been. Fonte definitely had an effect on Drake.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
said
he said
that Fonte is probably the most underrated producer of the last 20 years. Because he produced those Little Brother records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't make the
Classical
beats.
sense, yeah.
But in the classical sense,
the overall.
Yeah.
absolutely. And then
Hold up. Little brother after Knife Wonder left?
no, before
During
he made those records.
He put all
produced.
the
He didn't
skits
make
and
the
all that.
beat.
the skits, the
The skit,
album, the whole
the
album,
vibes. He
that was-
provided that. He provided all that. And
sequencing
then
of the
to go
album.
from that to go to making Euro pop and house music with foreign exchange that allowed them to tour all over the planet, and then to come back and be still producing records with Zoe Ferguson for Sesame Street. That's amazing. Who has the range? I mean, he's not playing, He's not, playing the keys and stuff like that. That's why you got Zoe. But
I could tell you two
he's
people.
amazing.
I could tell you two people with the range. The first person we all know, he's the only person to have a diamond in hip hop and a diamond in R&B. That's Salam Remy.
Yeah.
He has 10 million with Amy Winehouse and 10 million with the Fugees. He definitely has the range. The other person is Jake One. Remember all those Tuxedo projects?
Yeah.
Like that, and producing for that other guy that he hangs with. And there's a girl out now, that girl Kalani. Her current single is produced by Jake One. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I know that.
Jake One did Usher, Matrimony, all that.
Usher, Wale.
Yeah.
But they're not writing the records though. They're not writing songs. Are they? Did Salam write the Amy Winehouse stuff?
No, Amy writes for herself. So does Miguel. But he's part of the process. Like I'll give you writer's credit if I came to you with 7 sheets, you rip up 4 and tell me to use those 3.
Good point.
Good point.
I don't know. Salam is very under. I guess because he's so. Since he financially won, I don't people can consider people underrated if they financially won.
And to me, Salam did amazing work on what's the kid from Baltimore?
Oh, TJ Hilton, something.
No. The young kid that was on The Wire.
Oh, Mac.
Mac Wild.
Mac Wild. That album was amazing, like R&B.
Never heard it.
What?
Yeah,
Never heard the Mac Wilds album.
I heard it.
I'm gonna listen to that. Let me put that on my list.
Yeah, that was nice.
That look, have you ain't heard R&B until you heard a nigga sing over 1-800-HUSTLER.
All right.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Bet.
He sang over 1-800-HUSTLER. He sung over
Getaway.
Burn by Mob.
Yeah, Burn. Yeah.
He also sung over The Realness by Group Home.
Mm-hmm.
Is that R&B?
Yes.
If it has chords and a physical change in it, yeah, it is. When you hear it, you'll know what it is. You'll get it. It wasn't like they didn't loop it and walk off.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't that.
Right. Like I said, Salam Remy just didn't loop something up. He really did his thing with the Mac Wilds album.
All right, I'll listen to it.
I kind of want.
Balls on the puppy.
I kind of always wanted him to, when and if Lauren was to ever reemerge without the psychosis, I kind of wanted her to go to him.
I don't think that's
a dream deferred right there.
No, it ain't a dream deferred. It's I'm just full-fledged dreaming. It ain't happening.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey, Iron, you are leaving off a person or persons off your list who can travel both worlds as well. Trackmasters.
Trackmasters and Chucky a tad bit.
Yes.
But Chucky's very steeped in R&B. You got to like pull teeth to get him to do hip hop. That ain't his first love. That ain't his first.
I want to hear the story behind him playing a guitar sample for Burn.
I've never heard that story.
He did that. That's him.
Yeah.
Get out of here, really?
No, never heard that.
Call him and ask him and have I want to be on the phone with you when he tells that story.
I did not know that.
That's
you learn every day, yo.
I want him to retell. I got a story to tell too. I saw the video of him. No, not. I saw the story of Buck Wild telling the story, but I want to hear from Chucky Thompson's perspective. I mean, he played it back amazing. He played it back just like the sample.
He did a job.
Yeah,
Chucky has some pretty incredible rap records that no people they don't think about him for, like Bonnie and Shine. That's him. The Dead Wrong version that we like. That's him.
Wait, Chucky did Bonnie and Shine?
Bonnie and Shine is Chucky.
I love that beat.
And the Dead Wrong that we like, dun.
Yeah.
Dun, that's Chucky. That's Chucky.
That, by the way, that's Eminem's best verse ever. That's Eminem's best verse ever. I have never rewound the Eminem verse until that. Ever.
That's arguable, definitely.
Yeah. It's definitely up there. I don't know if I would.
Some people might say the verse that he had on Don't Approach Me on the Exhibit record. That was a fantastic verse.
Yeah, people didn't
Yeah,
hear that record. So.
I probably wasn't listening.
There's some beautiful verses on that Marshall Mathers album, man. I don't know. That Marshall Mathers album was a big deal for me. I was like, this is pretty monumental. Pretty much.
No, Eminem was briefly on Raucous Records, and the shit he spit on there was incredible.
Did you guys hear him on the Mad Rapper album?
Yeah.
Hi, Renee. I was gonna throw a live grenade in your driveway and drive away. I was like, this dude is out of his mind. That is spit.
Oh man.
That was his whole thing.
Speaking of spit, you know, when I listened to Elzai last week for the first time, I could see how the comparison could be there, but for the first time, I really heard that Eminem, that early Eminem, in a way.
Oh,
His
really?
content ain't as shocking, but the technique is
rhyme scheme and everything.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
it's
technique
there.
is
But I think
definitely
a lot
similar.
of y'all Detroit cats got that rhyme scheme. I love that shit. That just that flow in general is just dope as shit.
Royce said,
the
same thing. Like everybody's at the chop or whatever, not chop, but
He said you talking about the hip hop shop?
Yeah, hip hop shop. Yeah.
He said, I gotta look it up. I haven't listened to it in a few days, but I gotta look up what he said on this. He got a song on there called Masterclass, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's the second verse on this record is out of absolute control when it come to rhyming. He said, let me see. The brother said, where did he say it?
But what did he say though?
He says, it says, whether I write it down or autosave it, I will still body giants like David. I'm an amazing man. Before we go any further, if we on the same page, then you should raise a hand. I gotta look for where exactly it is, but you gotta listen, man.
Yo, how come when we did the top 50 verses of all time, nobody brought up Elzai?
I swear we did.
Somebody did.
Hurts had to.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the list because I saved it. Hold on.
I would have thought Hurts would have had the LB verse or something.
I have one question. Guys from Detroit, what happened to the gentleman Maurice Malone, man? I actually enjoyed some of his stuff in his clothing line. Where did he end up going?
I think he went bankrupt.
I think he did, and I think he ended up going to Atlanta.
Wow.
I believe. But he still poke his head around in the city here and there, I believe. He actually was, I want to say he was the mentor to the guy who owns probably the most popular clothing store in town now called 313. I believe he was the mentor to him. I believe.
Okay.
So,
well, gentlemen, I appreciate you letting me get on here. I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely,
right.
man. It's always a pleasure.
All right, nigga, bro.
Sir.
Peace, King. Always a pleasure.
All right, Aaron.
That note, I gotta be at work early, so I'm hollering at y'all later on.
All right, bro.
Be cool.
Damn, I didn't ask him how he still feel about Janelle Monáe, about the fitted caps and all that.
I'm looking at the list, and there is no.
Meanwhile, I've been on 3D Nati's page, and I was unaware of her upfront talents.
Hold on. You never seen her
like
before?
a long time ago, yeah.
Oh,
right. Yeah, you must have not been in the chance when we was talking about that. Yeah.
She been out for she been playing music at least for 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, music, sure, but
yeah, stop it, bro. I think it said her upfront talents. Yeah, keep following you. It'll start to get annoying after a while.
The thing is, she can rap.
Oh, she got
she can rap.
Yeah. Not only that, shit, she could build a damn house too.
Yeah.
What's going on, good people?
What
up?
Definitely not hurts.
What up, though?
I can't call it. It's
Right.
Friday.
Nigga put some bass in his mic, sounding like Tashir.
Nigga hurts.
Tay Diggs. Tay Diggs.
Hey, you know what? You know what, Gadget?
Hey, don't let me call my cousin. Don't let me call my cousin down in Memphis, boy.
hey, I ain't scared of your cousin. Well, why to say you trying to bake, nigga? You trying to bake?
Right. and you know who I was talking about earlier today. Don't act like you don't know.
I thought it was me. I said, man,
nah.
Trying to bake? I said, he's trying to bake.
Y'all funny as hell.
I figured who you were talking about though.
So I was, to everybody who doesn't understand, I was doing some Googles this week and I found out damn, why the fuck can I remember his name?
Mario.
No. What's his rap name?
Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti's name is Mario Mims.
Oh, bird.
Lil Yo.
So,
that's your fan bam about that.
So I'm trying to do some investigative work.
Hey.
People like, yeah, I knew you was my cousin, but I just ain't want to say nothing.
Right.
Man.
I'm still gonna tell him, yo, I just like you over sample beats.
Wow.
And that nigga Black Youngster.
Yeah, that is my dude.
Hey, hurts, bro. I need a list from all your Memphis peeps. I'm gonna start putting them on some wavy stuff.
Oh man, just go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and go to Lil White's YouTube page.
Yeah, nigga.
Yo, is Gangsta Boo still around?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm about to do something
here and there.
Motherfucking her and whatnot, and I'm gonna try to throw some Crime Mob on there and shit.
Damn, I ain't heard them in a minute.
Yeah,
I
heard Wallace talk about the new Elzai joint, man. I haven't been able to stop listening to it. That masterclass, yeah, I'm a real Elzai fan.
Yes, you are.
That album, man. I think I might have listened to. I think my favorite song on that album. It's not Masterclass. It's one of the ones that I'm like, man, damn, I wish that. You know how you hear a song, you're like, man, I wish I'd have made that song, or I wish I'd have made that beat. But the real star of that project is the comedian, Foolish.
And Ben Wallace.
When he said that shit, when he said, man, that the Detroit Zoo didn't have any lions, they had deer dressed up in Ben Wallace wigs. Man, listen, you could have sold me for $1, man.
Nigga, I used to go to Belle Isle and feed them goddamn deer. Them deer would come right up to your goddamn car.
That's what's funny, because now I'm hearing the joke, but I said, man, it's got to be a little shred of truth to that shit, like for real.
Yeah, the deer would come right up to your car.
Wow.
What you eating, nigga?
Share like, nigga.
That should be flooding like a motherfucker nowadays, Jay Bishop.
Oh, Belle Isle, dude.
Like fucking global warming or some, I don't know, but it'd be flooding from the inside out.
I believe it.
Really?
Yep.
That's odd.
I mean, it's probably parts of it is probably below sea level at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, it's an island, and it was an island that was basically unmaintained for a large period of time. I never seen nobody doing no work on Belle Island.
Quite possible.
Yeah, man.
What y'all think about y'all boy catching COVID?
Oh, I didn't know he wanted to go there.
I need
Nelson.
Let me say this, bro. I for one, I don't believe it. I think it's more. I think it's a campaign strategy because of how poorly uh, how poorly
Debate.
the debate went. I think because he did the stand back and stand down shit. I think he had to do something to kind of deter the information from. I mean, deter the attention from the shit how poorly he did in that debate. That's my opinion. I won't. Hey, if he got COVID, I won't believe it until he die.
Damn. If he die, then he die.
I hear you. I hear
Hey,
you though.
No, I mean,
hey, Dinger,
that ain't
Godspeed.
I had the best death ever.
right.
Nobody
You know what
dies
I'm
like
saying?
me.
He gonna pre-write the obituary shit. Nobody's died a death like I died.
The most epic death.
Right. I ain't buying that shit, man. Fuck all that.
Hey, even in death, I did more for this country in COVID.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't buying that shit. My wife was looking at the news this morning because my wife, she usually watch the news. I'd be like, fuck, I just watch the news for the weather. Once the weather going off, I'm done. And she said, "Would you believe that?" I said, "Fuck no, I don't believe that shit." My my daughter was like, "Dad," I said, "Oh my bad." No, I don't believe that.
Yeah,
But
It's all
he's at Walter Reed now, so you know
it's so theatrical, man. So
everything is
theatrical.
people
It's
people
hard.
people say that this guy is not. He's not. I won't say he's a smart person, but
At
he's a
all.
very resourceful person. And I don't know if that's because of the money and the influence and all that good stuff, but I mean, it's like he got an answer for everything.
Yeah, right.
He don't got like book smart sense, but he got con man sense. He knows how to
Exactly. And
manipulate.
there you go. That's what I'm looking for right there.
absolutely.
Yeah.
He
Here's
knows how
what
to
we
manipulate. He knew exactly what he said when he said stand down and stand by. He knew
Yeah.
what the fuck he said.
But you know,
yeah.
but again, though, people, the old adage says those that don't know their history are doing to repeat it. This dude he's playing strictly out of the Adolf Hitler playbook, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't talking about Clef Notes. He got the whole unabridged version.
That nigga part of Detroit.
He said the unabridged version.
Mm-hmm.
You right.
Did Iron,
Absolutely.
did Iron disappear?
Yeah, he left.
Yeah, he
He bounced.
bounced.
Oh man, I was at a football. I was trapped at the football game. My daughter had to perform tonight. And I had
Absolutely.
to walk home and shit.
There's no scenario that plays out from this that's good.
Nah.
If he dies, he becomes a martyr.
Yeah.
White people crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The people who support him will be nuts, period. He lives, he come back, he make a miraculous recovery, then he looks like a hero. And then he can punch holes in the COVID thing and say, "Hey, I survived from it."
But you know why it's so impossible. I won't even say impossible. You know what? You know why I can't wholeheartedly believe in this shit is because he was the main motherfucker pushing that drug that the DC chick pushing, the chloroquine or whatever that shit.
Hydrochloroquine.
Yeah, like you've been taking this shit all the time and it works, nigga. How in the fuck did you contract COVID?
He lying. He wasn't taking that shit.
That's the thing. I
Nah,
think he was just saying that trying to get it pushed so he can get that money from that company.
Exactly, because he had
Yeah.
Stop taking that shit.
He wasn't taking that shit.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't taking it. The thing that's terrible is, again, I think it's impossible to predict what's gonna happen come election day at this point. Impossible.
Yeah.
And that's worrisome.
I've already voted.
Okay.
I did a fucking drive-through vote. If you believe that.
I'm out here with the crazy folk, and let me go to the election, and they be I'm be like, man, watch out, dog. Man, look out, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy folk, man. Crazy.
Hold on, how did you do drive-through voting?
Well, they did early voting right in the region, and so They opened up. It was at a DMV, and so they had a line. They had also you could drop off your absentee ballot, and then they actually had a row where you can drive your car, and they bring the ballot to you, and you vote in your car.
Wow.
First time I had ever seen that.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
I'm like, damn, we are in some modern times here, even though people keep trying to fuck this process up.
That's
Took me
crazy.
took it took me probably maybe 10 minutes of waiting for my turn,
What up,
and
Voodoo?
a good 5 minutes to actually vote.
Well, I'm gonna walk my ass right across the street to the school and walk right in there and vote. I'm gonna try to get up early in the morning and do it and be socially distanced. I ain't got nothing planned for that day. I ain't gonna plan nothing for that day. I'm just gonna take care of that. And I just hope that don't nobody be stupid.
No doubt.
Well, while I doubt they try you, bro.
Man, I'll be like, man, watch out, dog.
So,
I'm
hey,
serious. Man, look out, dog.
Somebody of my size and stature, they might try me. They all gonna try you, bro.
Right.
Man, watch out, dog. Be like, what?
They ain't try me either though, because I'm going there with a look on my face like,
don't do it.
I got this. I got something small in my back that I'll take all y'all ass out. Move.
I'm gonna go in that bitch looking like what's the bald headed nigga Hunter. You used to wear the leather coat.
You talking about Hulk?
Hulk, man.
Oh, Hulk.
Hulk, man. Hunter. You talking about the other guy?
Hulk had that long ass gun. Pause.
I'm going to the polls just like that, looking like DMX.
Like, watch out, dog.
Yeah,
like, man,
it's not a difficult task right there, Gadget.
Like, you really, like, are you really about to try to stop me from? Man, look out, dog. Look out, dog. Watch out. That's that. He was talking about they're gonna get 50,000 volunteers to be poll watchers. Okay.
What pause?
The other thing I'll say too,
yeah, that is a pause. Somebody gonna get socked. Somebody gonna get socked and they shit. I'm serious.
It was.
It's gonna be a lot of fights at the polls. It's gonna be a lot of fights at the polls.
But see, the thing about it is we're insulated from history. Y'all need to understand that shit happened frequently.
Yes.
In the 1700s, 1800s, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Think of gangs in New York. I mean, I'm not even talking about what happened during the Reconstruction, where they was literally chasing black people out of the town square for trying to vote. I'm talking about, like, even look at gangs in New York. These political figures was aligning themselves with gangs, and they was fucking people up at the poll. Like, if you don't vote, I'm fucking you up. This shit has been messed up forever. So it's just tribal as hell, man. It's ridiculous.
The only difference is now we fighting back.
Right.
Absolutely.
I mean, they probably fought back then, but they were probably outnumbered.
I don't want nobody to get killed trying to vote, man. I really don't. But I cannot see. First of all, they're gonna figure out a way to stop black folks from voting. Okay, so like the Supreme Court is trying to strike down a certain element of the Voting Rights Act. They're challenging it in Arizona. If they challenge it and win, it's going to harm stopping people from voting based on race or something like that. I need to look more about it. But
so what exactly is the case in Arizona?
It's a hold on real quick. It's a discrimination case. 1 second.
Why you saying it? Why are you looking that up? In Texas,
let me add this to that.
In Texas, that the Texas governor has limited where you can drop off your ballots to one place per county.
In Texas, yeah.
One place in the whole goddamn county.
Yeah, that don't
What's
make
going
no
on there,
fucking
man?
sense. What's going on?
What's up, bro?
What's good with you?
Hey, look, and everybody knew what that was.
And I think in Kentucky, didn't they close down all the polling places in the black neighborhoods?
Yes, they did.
Yes. So they're trying to strike down part of Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act that says basically that no person acting under color of law shall in determining whether any individual is qualified under state law or laws to vote in any election, apply any standard, practice, or procedure different from the standards, practices, or procedures applied under such law or laws. So it's a bunch of legalese that's basically saying there's an out of precinct policy. Like, let's say that you, like, as a registered voter, I have to vote in my precinct, or I have to vote in a precinct. So if they start messing, what they'll do is they'll strike that down and then start fucking with the precincts. So they're just trying to make it more and more difficult for people who don't have a lot to vote. Yes.
Fuck shit. But
so
this is my question. And I've had the same question for a while. Even though I know the importance of us voting, all of this shit like this, I do know this. If for as long as I've been coming up, if a motherfucker don't want to fuck with you and you don't fuck with them and you figure out how to get it your own way, why would this shit really matter? You know what I'm saying? If you just go off and do your own shit.
What do you mean?
Meaning stop participating in the system. You know the system don't want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like for the longest, it's like you get loophole after loophole that they jump through. It's like everything's put in place for us to be equals, but shouldn't be no buts. You know what I'm saying? The same way that we getting killed off is this and that. But
how are you going to stop How are you going to stop participating in the system? When you pay taxes, you're in the system.
But my whole thing is,
when you use money, you're in the system.
No, yeah, but you're participating in the system, but going through the red tape of the bullshit. Like, is it really like what's the
and that
we already saw last year what the perk was, where everybody had the unanimous vote for the most part, not for Trump, and Trump still won the job because it wasn't based off a popular vote. Am I correct or incorrect?
You're right. You're right. It was based off.
You get what I'm saying? So
that trash ass electoral college.
Yeah. So essentially, it's like it's really a barometer to me. It's a barometer to see what the general consensus is saying. But in the end, it don't fucking matter what we say. We're gonna do what we want to do anyway. Am I missing something?
No, I get that mentality. I mean, for me,
I'm not basing it off of mentality because I'm not saying it like fuck it, whatever.
No.
I'm coming off like that, but I'm just looking at what the end result is.
No, I mean, I understand that what you mean by that. For me, it's a lot simpler than that because I look at it as somebody died for me to have the right to vote. Regardless of who I vote for, someone laid their life down for me to even have the opportunity to vote. So. It's like at least I can do is honor that the struggle that happened before me, for me to even not be judged by my color to even have the right to vote. So
now this is a question because I mean that's been used quite commonly, but wouldn't you expect for what your predecessors went through and what you went through for your vote to actually be counted?
I would say this. Focus more. You have to focus more on the local elections. Yeah. You have to focus more on the statewide elections.
Yeah, that's true.
You're right. I mean, consider it's been 45 presidents. A large number of them kind of follow the same bloodline and the same line of education and things like that. Yep. You definitely have people who aberrations to the rule. But at the end of the day, there is a lot of decisions that are made in your municipality that's made through that election as well that you got to protect. So I would say that first. And second of all, I just think that we're at an age where we do have a bit of more of the capacity to affect things. We can go out right now and go apply to be on our school board. We can go out and be on city council. We can go out and be involved in these different things, and they need to have more of our voice. So if you're not going to use your own voice to represent people, the least you can do is get out here and get people in place who represent your ideals, because it does make a huge difference in your locality.
Yeah, I don't get people who don't vote at all. Like they don't vote locally, they don't vote nationally. That's crazy to me. When you and like I don't understand people who don't do jury duty. Like if you was to get fucked up in the system for whatever reason, you want I would think you would want an all black jury instead of all white,
Yeah.
or at least a couple black people on the jury.
Absolutely.
Yeah, see,
Man,
I
I've
was on
never.
some. I was on some. I don't know if my vote counts. It doesn't seem like it's counting. Fucking, I'm not going to vote. Me and the wife had a conversation about this probably about like a month or so ago when shit was heavy, and she brought up the point. We don't really. I mean, we say that that's the case, but we really don't know. And to chance it on it not being that is not worth that chance to
On a
not vote.
formality.
Yeah, I mean, so if the chance that our shit does count, I'd rather just vote on a chance that it does instead of a chance that it doesn't. So
Right.
it could be, it could not, but you should still vote anyway, just in case it do.
True indeed.
So,
And I'm not
that's
I'm not saying
I'm not
that
saying
to
that's
say,
you because that's how
yeah, I'm
I
not,
was.
yeah,
I was on the same
I didn't
shit.
bring
Like,
any of that up to say what I
yeah.
am from what I'm not doing.
Yeah.
I'm saying more so like as a whole, you know, when it comes to
Yeah.
us, it's almost like it's almost like do you keep trying to get along with what they're doing, or do you do what, you know, some of what we're doing, trying to get it for yourself, trying to build some infrastructure for yourself.
I agree with you.
And that goes to what Wallace was saying, to do
Yeah, my
local
bad.
shit.
Yeah. True.
Because that'll help you get into
Take the brick
yourself.
instead of trying to go at the top. Take the bricks from the bottom first.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I feel you though, Mav, because what fucks with me, what bothers me is that you hear all this conversation about, you know, we need black folks to get out and vote, this, that, and the third. When it comes to the outcome of the last presidential election, I'm looking directly at white women.
Yeah, I
Like,
am too.
how could you like why are we passing the buck? Like, why are we passing the buck away from them? They're the overwhelming majority within the country, the overwhelming majority of the voting populace. How can you say that it's our fault or because we didn't vote when the motherfuckers who did put him in office?
I mean, he literally said he was on grab you by the pussy. You still voted for this shit.
I personally, I feel like people are literally fighting against
something about having your pussy grabbed.
Yeah, some of them probably ain't had their pussy grabbed in a minute.
Yeah,
like
hey, that's why I said it's something about having
Oh, baby.
Hey, hurts. Hey, hurts. It's something about somebody snatching your snatch.
You're right.
Hey, Mav, that's not Hurts. That's Tay Diggs. He's Tay Diggs tonight.
Hey, you know what's funny? That is how Dickenhurst came into fruition.
Are you serious?
I got a story about it. I won't say it on air, but it kind of derives from that.
Wow.
Oh, baby.
Plus he's from Rochester. Shout out Rochester, New York. A couple of my cousins went to school with him.
Hey, and when it comes to voting, I don't trust these polls at all. Talking about Joe Biden's leading in Texas by 8 points. Hillary Clinton was leading before too, and look what happened.
Yeah.
You know,
right?
Fuck y'all polls.
Oh yeah, fuck their polls.
Oh, baby.
That was a good one. Yeah, so I mean, I look at them like I can't lie to you. Like, I hold middle class white folks completely in charge of what's happening. Like, I hold them completely responsible for all of this. Because you literally you're voting against your moral foundation. You knew who this dude was. You knew who he was, and you knew what they represented.
But a lot of those women probably are not feminists either.
They ain't gonna they voting for him though, because they know they're not gonna get the worst end of the stick. We are.
True.
That part's in place. You know what I'm saying? That's always
still fucking you up though. I mean, you getting it somehow. But yeah.
True. True. I just that's extremely frustrating to me. That's it. They sitting up there like we need to get black folks out to vote. The black
you know
and
what,
brown vote. Man, get the fuck out of here.
To be honest, though,
especially if we're not quote unquote the majority.
The same can be said. The same can be said for when Obama was in office. Because let's keep it a buck. I told my pops. I said, I remember when the election first, when he won the first election. I told my old man, I said, man, you know what? I'm happy for him, but guess what? I got to still get my ass up in the morning and go to work.
Right.
You ain't bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? I still got to go out here and fucking make the donuts tomorrow. So excuse me if I'm not over enthusiastic about it, but you know, at the end of the day, even with the current president, I still got to get up in the morning and still got to, you know, do what I need to do in order to put food on the table or what have you.
Yeah.
So like what Wallace and RTO was saying earlier about the local government and statewide government, like that has more of an adverse effect on you in real time than
right.
You know, than executive branch of the.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a thou wow for real, because we know when Obama got in office, the way we start getting eradicated, that shit shot up at a crazy level. And I ain't talking about us killing us. Like that shit was dumb too. I'm talking about the mistaken so and so in the custody of, and then you ain't even making it to a hearing.
It was all retaliatory, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
And what's funny, but it's not, you know, the foot has not been taken off the accelerator, so to speak.
Hey,
so
really haven't.
That shit on cruise control.
But one thing people have to understand about, and I was telling my dad this one time, I was like, man, one thing you have to understand about the office of the president is that this is a traditional thing. It's like they're all following the same code. It's like, okay, you might have voted for Obama, you know, twice, but unless your politics line up with what they're doing, you ain't benefiting much.
And you ain't got no bread to break. So
right.
They really ain't
like if you it's just that's for any candidate. If what they're running on or what their agenda is coincides with what you believe in and what your agenda is, it's gonna always work in your favor. But for someone like us, like me, you, everybody on this panel, like no matter who the president is, we still got to go out here and make it happen every day.
True.
We ain't getting no shortcuts because Blasey is in the office, or because, you know, honestly, in this election, you're only picking the lesser of two evils anyway. So like that's because a lot of people don't a lot of people don't know about Biden's past. A lot of people don't know about the Clinton's past, but we're so easily duped because we don't have an understanding of what's going on or what these people stand upon. Yeah, we'll and in this state you can't help but pick the lesser of two evils. I mean, shit.
Yeah, I mean,
but you still need to have an understanding of what these people sit on.
But here's the thing. Here's the difference between this year saying that versus maybe other years. Okay, the difference is like when you was voting between George H.W. Bush, was it H.W.? Yeah, no, George W. Bush and Al Gore, for example. Okay, so Al Gore had.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, George W. Bush. I'm sorry.
You know, I supported Al Gore because for me, the climate change thing, he was already talking about that, and that was something that just made sense to me. You know, the Industrial Revolution came and completely fucked up the environment. At some point, it was going to start destroying stuff.
Right.
So it made sense to me. I could support that. Plus, the people who work for him, the people who work for Barack Obama, the people who he's putting in place, those are people that do represent my ideals as a taxpayer. I don't mind paying higher taxes if it improves society, especially for people who grew up like me. Period, point blank. The difference is the agenda of the Republican Party is different. It's not just conservative. It's on another level of being conservative. So the people who Joe Biden, the people who are going to be surrounding Joe Biden, the people he put in the cabinet, the people he put in the cabinet, the people who are engaged in other governmental offices because of his administration, that's going to make a difference. That is going to make a difference immediately. The problem is the current administration, if they stay in power with the majority in the Supreme Court, with the majority in the Senate, they will be able to unilaterally run fuck shit across every angle of American society. That's I don't care for Joe Biden myself either. He ain't. I mean, I know what he did in '94, but shit, I look at it the same. And this may sound wrong, and I may offend somebody by saying this. It's like now in 2020, you get married, and in '94, you was calling women bitches and hoes and trying to fuck like crazy.
Hey, I'm offended
because he was there. He was there. Think about it. He was there. He was speaking the same language of the people who was around him, speaking the same language of everything. It was wrong. It's wrong as hell. Don't get me wrong. Calling black men super predators and this, that, and third. He was drinking the same Kool-Aid everybody else was. And he still might believe that shit. But at least I know that it's people that's with him or around him that's not going to literally destroy all of the institutions in American society.
Wallace.
Hopefully they don't.
I'm offended, Wallace. I am truly offended. I thought we had understanding, but I'm offended.
I'm sorry.
I'm laughing.
I'm sorry. I mean, it's like Too Short getting married.
Hey man,
Hey,
I'm
You know what I'm
offended.
saying?
I'm offended.
In my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to what degree? To and listen, I studied that act of '94, the Gun Free Schools Act. It had terrible consequences. It did. The entirety of society was saying the same shit about black men at that time. You know what I'm saying? He definitely needs to do more to condemn what happened, renounce it, this, that, and the third. But that versus Trump and what Trump's people are doing, oh man, bruh, I'm sorry.
It's not even close.
It's not a comparison.
Right.
like shit.
Like they going at Kamala. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. I mean, please. That's just the way I see it.
I got you.
The Scratch Magazine Political Hour is brought to you by
These niggas.
Dirty Avenue Clothing.
Hey,
Come to Dirty Avenue.
Hold on, let me see if I can get Van Jones in here.
Right. Netmaker, are you getting that?
Nah, I need you to get Jason Whitlock on the phone.
S2400.
Oh hell no.
That's what you
yes,
don't
sir.
need.
You be the only motherfucker on the panel.
Praise God.
When you
Jason Whitlock, so we just have an hour of us joning on Jason Whitlock.
Man, hey, call him up, Gadget. Cook that motherfucker.
so when the is it in the mail, Netmaker?
No, it's supposed to be going out within the next 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. And I see he rising the price up on Monday.
Yep, he is.
Right on.
So,
The
are
SP
there
2400.
are there any is he accepting returns if you don't like it? No, I'm being real.
I think he did say something about that. But
I mean, I sold the NPC one after after
did?
not
Wait, you
even,
bought
You
an
know what?
NPC
Yeah,
one?
you did.
I didn't know he had one.
Damn, I didn't even know you
one.
had one.
Damn, you
Yeah.
could have sold it to me, Gadget.
Right. I would
Yeah, you
have.
had to pay the
that
shipping
happen?
costs.
I sold it to Tay Diggs.
Did you even pay? Did
Oh,
you even
shit.
show a picture of it?
No.
Nah.
I didn't think you did.
Hey,
Honestly-
it didn't make it out of the musician's friend box.
damn.
Wow.
It was
Once again,
when I sent it to
Wow.
Gigahertz, I just changed the address on the box.
damn.
That's funny.
Never
That was
opened.
Why
super
did you buy it?
This motherfucker. Look, he forwarded a purchase of this one.
You know, I thought it was going to be something that I was going to use, and then I was like, yo, it doesn't have a battery. I can use this live anywhere. I was like, why the fuck did I buy this?
Same thing that happened with the SP
I get it.
404.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Before
The- the-
had batteries.
No,
The-
I'm just saying him buying it was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm not gonna do this.
The 404 was different. I'm used to waveforms now.
Shit.
I'm used to waveforms.
I love it.
That's another one I need to put on there. I ain't got that one on
It's
there.
funny. Talk about
Oh, I do have it on there. Damn.
You got the damn on there?
Yeah, he just did it. Shit.
to be honest, I got lucky in finding out about the 2400 because I want to say at the time CX had just got the cord box, and so I went on there looking for that, and that was like they had just advertised it. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna hop on that right now. Other than that, I won't
Pause.
get it. Pause that. Yeah. For real.
Oh, baby.
Yo, y'all are stupid.
You didn't, you didn't see the video with that he did with I was about to say Netmaker, but Flux. That
Yeah.
whole live shit that he did before the first one when they were just talking about it, when they just showed the okay.
Yeah. I've been keeping up with all of it basically the whole time. I mean,
Hey, you gotta make sure that you do like some kind of tutorial of some sorts on the your first unboxing, because
Right.
I think Clark. I want to say
Clark
Clark
ain't getting it. Clark ain't getting it.
is not getting it, so
Nah.
they make you the only person within
Yeah,
the
you don't.
community that's
Right.
gonna have it, because I ain't buy it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew I wasn't going to get it, because Tay Diggs wasn't getting it.
You know what? Hey, you know what? Hey, you we baking? That's what we doing right now. We baking. Wallace gave me a to use, man.
He waiting for him to hit the use
I
mark.
tried to, man. I just tried to take it light, man.
Hey, wait.
Oh, baby.
Hey, what Dilla say on take it down? He's like, only broke niggas wait until the price go down. That's me.
Yes, sir. Right. I'm broke niggas.
Right, I am broke niggas.
Right.
Yeah.
Man.
I think early on for me, it was the whole thing that I missed the first round, with the SP12, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not missing this one.
And that was me, because for years I've looked for SP1200, but I think the more and more like the equipment and the new technology evolved, the less I will only have it for nostalgia's sake.
I mean, basically, it would be a museum piece for me.
But I hope to God that this I hope it drives down the price of the fucking SP1200. In a perfect world, man, that would be ideal. But I know that's not going to happen.
It's going to go the opposite way.
That ain't gonna happen.
Right.
It's going the opposite way. Within a year, they're going to be one for $10,000.
VA Mac, I see you trolling out there. You better cut it out.
The same way that Behringer 808 ain't drove down the price of the original 808.
But on some real stuff though, I would if the price was right on the Machine Plus, I would mess with it.
Nigga, stop.
If one came my way that was like below the MSRP pricing,
$500, nigga.
I don't believe because you don't like the machine workflow.
Bruh, hey, do you know how long it's been since I used a machine? 2009 maybe. Like, so I hadn't. Well, I'll take that back. The last time I actually used one was 2014 maybe. And I was once my guy showed me the workaround for it. I'm like, oh, this ain't nothing. But I'm just used to what I'm used to. But if I saw a good price on the Machine Plus, I would mess with it. I mean, you know what? I hate when people think that I'm so anti Native Instruments. Don't you know I got
look at my camera.
Hold up. Hold up. You ain't right. I'm gonna email Z.
You're right.
I got a question. I got a question for you.
Out of my lightweight, man. But on the real though, I wholeheartedly and sincerely would mess with it if the price was right.
I got a rebuttal for that.
Okay.
So hypothetically, if they were to come out with an MV9000, you wouldn't even look at it.
Nah. Hey, listen.
That workflow scandalous on that, man.
Bruh, listen, man. I used to love the aesthetic of the MV800. I mean 8000 and 8800. But man, it's just something about all that menu diving and like what? Oh man, I was like,
more time clicking than you do making the beat over there.
But you know what? One thing I love the onboard mixer for it. I love it was so many things about it that I liked, but I didn't like how I had to go through so many doors to get to where I wanted to get to.
I have a question. I don't think I ever asked you. Did you ever have a monitor hooked to it?
I did. I did. When I had the last 8800, I actually hooked it up to a 27 inch monitor,
Okay.
and
And
I
that
like,
still didn't do it.
huh?
I said, if that still didn't do it, then yeah.
No, because you can do that with the 3000. You got to get that VGA hooked up with the 3000. You can do that too.
No, but I was saying as far as your issue with the menus, so
Yeah, it was just, man, like that menu diving. It can, me getting the 88. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this 8,000 workflow again.
but
And actually,
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Have y'all ever heard me give Gadget hell about him and it what was that? The MPC that he didn't use for a year. I
Yeah,
did
the
the,
Renaissance.
I did the
Renaissance?
exact
Yeah.
same thing with my MV. So that's why I never gave him any crap about it.
I mean, that's any gear that Gadget has ever bought, though.
Right. He get rid of all that
You gotta be more specific.
shit.
Oh, shit. What up,
Hey,
Davenport?
Gadget had a beat.
What a dab on you.
Gadget had a beat thing for 4 years, man. He never took the plastic off of it.
Wow.
Terrible. Really? He had
Oh,
a beat
baby.
thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he never took the plastic.
Terrible.
Oh,
Sound like a surprise in 9 months.
right.
Daddy,
Oh,
you need mine, little motherfucker.
Right. If you get up at this night, you better call Hercules.
Right.
But nah, but man, I kind of I like where all of the manufacturers are. I'm glad that machine. I'm sorry. I'm glad that Native Instruments did what they did with this here, man, because it's a lot of people who had not given up hope with the machine. So I'm glad that they did this so that the people who are true believers in the product, man, can have have some kind of redemption day when it comes
Place
to
to
this.
call home.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Because what's up with the 2 point? I thought I just
what's
saw
up with 2
something.
point? What's up with 2 point? Have you down? Is it even
Hell
out
no, I
yet?
told you I'm not downloading until they got a 3.0
Three,
on
yeah,
this bitch.
yeah,
I
yeah.
got downloaded,
Clips.
no more updates.
They did something with clips or whatever. I ain't down.
Yeah, they had a clip mode, nigga. This ain't.
Hey, you know what, man?
Hey, you can arrange your song in that motherfucker now.
Not really. It's
I mean,
not like
it
it's,
makes
a,
it more
it's not like it's
easier.
an audio track.
It
Yeah.
ain't that, but I mean, at least you ain't gotta fucking go to each motherfucking scene and make that bitch unique just to make an arrangement out of it.
Hey, you guys are not gonna be satisfied, man, until they incorporate the MP3 import.
Nah, that's more than that.
That's more
That's
than
just
that.
one
That's way
thing.
more than that. That's the tip of the iceberg.
Right.
Oh.
Right. But like I said, I remember. I don't know if it was Tashir that said this, but it's kind of like when all these manufacturers, man, are on a game, we all win.
Yeah, y'all benefit. Yeah.
And a lot of us don't. I don't really have. I got a lot. I have a lot of NPCs, but I'm not. NPC. I mean, a cat don't pay me, so I'm not loyal to a brand. I just like what I like.
It's not what I heard.
Man, listen, bro. Hey, if a cow was paying you, bro, oh man, listen.
If Kyle was paying you, would have a gold X.
Hold on, bro. I mean, you are an employee and consultant for
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a conflict of interest right there. I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
Won't happen again.
If Kyle was paying you, you'd be the new Knox Squared, nigga.
You know what, bro? Hey, man, I will fly to Japan just to fight you, man.
Hey, is he a Kai ambassador?
No.
Oh, he's in that.
Native
Native Instruments.
They sent him a plus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
From the get go.
They sent him the one with the demo software. They didn't give him the real deal software.
He one of the reasons I fuck with
But I think
machine.
they're gonna send him they're gonna send him the retail version too, I think.
Man, when I first saw that
now, but yeah.
I thought he was when I first saw him, man, I thought he was David Allegretti, bro. No lie.
Damn.
No, you got the white beard. Yeah, you got to see David Allegretti with the white beard now, like that was on what's the joint, man?
I thought it was Medea.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh wow.
Damn.
I see him in that dress.
Hey, real talk though. Knox is one of the first people I ever saw with an MV.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
And motherfucking he was on the MV and then he was on the MC 909 too before that.
Yep. Because it was him, it was Ski Beach,
Yeah.
CX's boy, I forget the dude's name.
Talking about
Corey,
yeah, no, name start with a C.
Yeah.
Corey,
I know you're
Boy,
talking about.
Warren.
Yeah, one hair. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Warren Harris. He was on the MV.
Yep.
That was one of the videos that made me want to get it.
Yep. Oh,
but you know,
back then I was downloading everything, so I probably still got
Right.
those videos on hard drive somewhere.
you know that was a couple of weeks ago. I actually that was my first time really seeing anything on Knox Square, and he had the MPC one, and just so happened it ended up in my playlist. So I was like, let me check this dude out, and I'm listening to him with the one, and he like he's what I'm saying he's gonna keep it or whatever. Then the plus came out, so he did initial, and I want to say he did an initial response to it, and then he had another response to it, and he was making all these excuses. See, one thing, hey, if you're gonna be a person that review gear and product and stuff, man, hey, you might have a preference, but man, be transparent and be honest, because he was saying something about the plus that it don't make a difference to him because such and such such and such. And I'm like, man, wait a minute, that don't even fucking make sense. You know, this thing was created for you to be in a standalone type of situation. But he was like, well, it doesn't matter because I'm always at the computer anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I forget what.
Oh,
what
probably talking about the bat that it ain't got no battery.
Battery pack, yeah.
That part. And I'm like, oh, come on, bro. Like you got at some point you got to be transparent about what about how you feel about this joint. Like
now he can't because he on the payroll.
I respect that. But if you're on the payroll, you don't make a video about having the MPC one and how much you like it and you think about keeping it if you're on the payroll.
I mean, you do because you want to seem transparent, but Native Instruments, he getting flued out. Native Instruments.
That damn thing.
10 shit. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Flued out.
Flued out. Him, old girl Sarah.
Yeah.
What two
accurate
Marquez. Yep. Kincaid.
They had a whole thing because Sarah had did a thing where they all got flued out to Germany.
Yeah.
That's when they got the mugs made and all that shit.
Yeah.
Was that when they joined? What's that music company they joined where they just make YouTube?
Yeah, I know you're talking about the music for YouTubers and all that.
Oh
shit.
yeah. No, that was different. That was different from the Native Instruments.
That was a different flued out.
Yeah, that was different flued out.
Nah, but and I respect to the brother because hey, you like what you like, and but my thing is like, just be transparent about it. Like, I got my preference too, shit. But I don't just have a cast stuff. I got, I got rolling stuff. I got Ableton stuff. I got I've had an array of gear, what I'm saying, through my time of making music or whatever. And everything don't do with, it's certain certain little idiosyncrasies that one do that the other one don't do or whatever. The workflow is different and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, as long as you can make good music with it, I think that's all that counts.
Yes.
Although I give machine users a very tough time on purpose.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that, but yeah.
What you gonna say?
Nothing.
Hey, look, that's the thing though, because if the 2400 hadn't came out when it did, I was all ready to get my first MPC, and
you still can.
Nah, not right now. Not right now.
Good one, Rondo.
Yeah,
man,
not right now. And that's the thing, because it's like, if I did get an MPC, I have to decide between a vintage one or the X. Because remember when Digger got his X, I'm like, if I ever own one, that would be the one that I want. I still want a 3000 one day, but it's like the X make more sense for me.
Yeah, that 3000, man, it ain't for the faint at heart.
Yeah.
It ain't. Yeah, I'll tell you
Look,
that.
and that's why I never really wanted a SB 1200.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something though. It's fun as hell to make something on it. But like if you're a person that's used to seeing waveforms and you ain't used to chopping by ear and all that good stuff, I mean,
You can't get your gadget on, basically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the 24 would be kind of a return to form for me as far as that because
right.
Yeah.
Even though I've never owned a 12, I've messed with it once or twice in life, but it's like to me it's gonna be like basically
Oh, baby.
how
What I miss? I missed it. What did I miss?
I never messed with one.
No, you said you never owned a 12 in your life, but you
Wow.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
That's a woo.
Hey, hey, you know what's funny? Because about a month ago, bro, I saw a beat thing. Pause. For sale, and I was
I
like,
don't know why you didn't get it.
You saw what?
because a beat thing.
Oh Lord.
Pause. But you know, I had a
blank button, bro.
I had a set amount that I wanted to
Pay for it.
Pay for it.
Yeah,
And
mine's just like mine. Mine's $50. No more, no higher.
Oh, you still have it?
no, RTL don't have one. He's saying
No, I wouldn't pay for one unless that bitch is $50 or less.
Oh, I got you.
But you know what's funny? I saw Carlos Brody had one, and I was like, I want to, and you know what? I need to reach out to him and ask him like if he still has it, and what is his initial thoughts on it based on the MPC stuff that he has. I know he uses the live. I think he has an X as well. I think, but I saw a video on YouTube with him with the beat thing, and I was like, oh my god, you know, Carlos Brody is like this nigga is a beat god.
Why would you want it? Just for
just to say that you can make a beat on it.
Just for shits and giggles, and then try to get rid of it like I do
like so he can do it like the MV.
I can make a beat off anything, you know.
Yeah.
You know what though? And I'm confident that I
right.
And I'm confident that I can now. Like, you know, if you asked me this about 10, 12 years ago, I probably wouldn't have said that. But like now, I'm confident that I can make a good beat on anything pretty much.
You should get the pocket operator.
That's my next thing.
It's only like less than 100. Shit, I was gonna get one of them.
Yeah, I want to get one of those, and I haven't eyeballed them, but I was just trying to figure out how they really work and how I can incorporate it in what I'm doing. Because I still got an iPad.
Like, if you can make a beat on that 303, you can make a beat on that.
I'm gonna pause this up ahead of time. I'm just worried about how it feel in my hands as far as operating.
Oh,
baby.
Yeah, you know what? Never mind. This is a family show. Yeah, hey, BA Mac. I already have an iPad with Beatmaker 3 and the Akai software. That matter of fact, I like Beatmaker 3 probably
more than the Akai software.
Akai software. You do more. I got about 20 beats in Beatmaker 3.
Oh damn, nigga, you done surpassed me. All right. I need to fucking get Beatmaker 3 back up.
Koala for real.
Because you know what?
Yeah, that's what I need to get Koala because I'm liking what that look like.
I have like a USB hub that because I'm using a lot of the samples off of a SD card, but the mechanism I'm using for that is so powerful that it rejects it. So I had to use a hub to use. I mean, I sit in the living room, man. I was watching the NBA playoffs, man, making beats in the living room off the iPad.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that software. I don't like it. The app.
Now what is Koala?
Koala is like to think of it being the SP on the iPad, a 404, I mean SP 404.
Okay,
same type of shit.
It's ill.
It's dope. Yeah, it's dope though.
You can see the waveform in Koala.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, what the? That damn. Never mind.
Man, what in the nigga? Who you take a picture of? The Incredible Hulk?
Nah, them shoes that I was roasting in Wendy's.
Nah, the motherfucking thing. My black African warrior, dinner's ready. Fives, nigga.
Would you like some bean soda?
Fucking Ghanaian graffiti joints.
Fucking
got some motherfucking hyena fur on the toe.
Right. Yeah, but that whole fit, this shit was $5 and dime in the motherfucker.
Just on Wemo wax.
Man,
Y'all stupid.
yeah, and that.
Yeah, that's
and that. I was backstage laughing like a motherfucker. He said, "I would see how
hey,
Dylan
but
behave."
then make you still got your push too?
Yeah.
How often do you use your push too?
I had it on probably last week.
Okay.
Basically, it's like I'm adjusting my workflow here.
Right.
Trying to figure out exactly how I want to route this 24. And
you making room for 24. You didn't even think about nothing else, man.
No, honestly, I am because it's like I feel like I'm leaving an old girlfriend or ex-wife. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to have an ex-wife.
Or about to have an extramarital affair.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And making it in an entanglement.
I am.
About to say, don't let somebody backstage hear that motherfucker.
Hey, speaking of entanglement, I just saw Tracy Ellis Ross up there in a dominatrix leather outfit.
Yeah, man.
What?
Whoa, baby. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, look, no comment.
Right. Net like I'll be back.
Yeah, what happened to that make? Oh man, he'll catch us next Friday. He has some investigating to do.
Oh man,
it's funny because every time I see a picture of her, I laugh and I think about y'all.
No, don't laugh at us.
Right. I had nothing to do with it.
I bet
I indefinitely don't think about us.
Oh, not like that. Hey, look, I still can't tell y'all what I did though.
Please don't.
No, man,
please
You
don't.
tell me.
no, he don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
I thought it was your fault. I thought it was your boy. You can tell me.
I thought you said her
Right.
water tastes like Yahoo. I mean Yoo-hoo.
This shit tastes like
Yahoo. That's terrible. Trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Right.
That's funny there.
It's like
That's
Yahoo.
comedy right there. That's funny.
Yahoo.
Right.
Y'all
Old ass Yahoo.
Yahoo. Hey,
That is hella old though.
Yahoo. Who? Hey, that's 2 months past the expiration date.
Yeah. Like
damn.
that Flashback Friday Yahoo.
She got freckles inside the bottle.
Oh my god. Nigga, look, hey, Hurst, I think that's mold spores.
Dirty old man 6 feet on all streaming platforms.
Oh, it is? Word.
On all streaming platforms and on Bandcamp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, let me go ahead and make that happen right now. There you go.
That's what's up.
I went on one of those.
It's
links.
and it's Bandcamp Friday. Well, is it still Bandcamp Friday?
Bandcamp
it is
Friday.
right now. I feel me. So yeah, your boy got 2 singles.
Run it
on
up.
there.
If you ain't got it,
we out here doing it. You feel me? Just like that there. Yeah.
That was a public service announcement from E50.
F-150.
Nah, man.
That was
It's 4 hours left. 4 hours left in Bandcamp Friday.
yeah. Man, I'm about to be going ham on Bandcamp with the singles. I'm about to treat, like I said before, I'm about to be on that like SoundCloud.
You about to be like the 50s out this motherfucker?
I'm about to be treating that motherfucker like SoundCloud's all
Like a
singles
doo-wop.
going up on there.
There you go.
Hey, speaking of SoundCloud,
doo-wop
hey,
release.
how many of y'all got music? I know this is. I'm so.
I
This
still
is so
got
fake.
I still got shit on there.
No. That's
what?
Sound Click.
Oh no, I
No,
got
I
no
ain't never
sound
had
nothing
no
on
sound
SoundClick.
click.
Nope.
You know what,
I
man?
got shit on MySpace though,
I do too, but I
Damn, I
can't
don't
keep
even
that.
know. I don't forgot what the hell my MySpace
and
was.
Reverb Nation too.
Honestly, I can't remember if I got some on SoundClick or not.
I you know what? I know for a fact I got at least 5 joints on SoundClick, and I got probably I had 2 pages with MySpace, so I got about 6 beats on each one of those pages, and I can't even remember my password.
Same
Man,
here.
listen,
Same here.
Only Tom know that shit. 'Cause that's my shit.
Tom,
Whole national hostage over there, man.
Oh yeah, say that
They
again.
my
you,
server.
you still got
Right?
shit on Black Planet, nigga?
Damn.
Now
Hey,
my nigga, now nigga college club. Nigga.
That nigga on there, he on there Black Planet with
Damn.
nigga,
Kevin Durant.
I don't mess with that. I don't mess with black people meet, nigga.
Yeah, Black
What?
people meet. Yeah.
Pause. Hold
What?
up.
What?
Hold up. Black
Hold
people
up.
meet.
What
Oh,
I miss?
Oh,
pause.
Hey,
Oh, baby.
Black Planet still around?
That nigga said
Never
I
mind.
only mess with black people meet. Whoa.
Yeah, I mean,
They put that sentence together, brother.
that doesn't matter.
Y'all off the chain right now.
Whoa, you know what? Never mind.
Right?
Oh, well, what I really wanted to talk about tonight
Go
was
for it.
the rebrand of '90s artists into what they are now, aka Nori, Joe Budden.
okay, yeah.
Like,
I'm all for it. Let's go. Shit.
Me too.
That's keeping yourself relevant.
but I think ego is involved with people who are not getting involved with podcasting and some of these other things. I think a lot of people still look at it as corny.
You know why?
Podcast is funny.
Because a lot of people don't have. See, I think a lot of times when you're a podcaster such as a Joe or Nori, one thing those guys have, even Charlemagne, those people have personalities.
Right.
You know, they have a personality, and a lot of people who aren't the most personable people, or a person who doesn't have that kind of like
Right.
personality where they're inviting or people to sit down and chat with them, and you know, of course they're going to seem corny to them because those are they're the exact opposite of what those people are.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all heard that Young Jeezy is getting a talk show?
Yeah.
Bruh.
I heard some. Yeah.
It was calling that nigga Sally Jeezy Raphael.
Yeah.
I forgot what they say they're gonna do the theme music for. The Beats by the Pound gonna do his theme music or somebody.
Man, Beats by the Pound for nah.
No, they were being facetious.
I was about to say that. Oh, they came back.
Yeah, but I wonder. You know what? I can't envision him doing something like this. But you know, he might be getting a lot of coaching from his girl. So
I just want to know what the hell what it's gonna be about.
Man.
I mean, sponsorships and stuff like that, especially if it's his own production company that's doing it, some sponsorships and all that, man, syndication, man, that money is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's gonna be about thug motivation, nigga.
Hey, let's get it.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's right.
Like I think Tips expeditiously is doing well. I think Talib Kweli's podcast is doing well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kweli's been doing. He's been, you know, and I think a lot of times for like people like especially Kweli, is that most of the people that's coming onto his show, he got relationships. These are his people, so it worked hand in hand.
Lane for him,
yeah.
I mean, he's done Ice Cube. I don't think he had a super. And he just did Capone from Capone and Noriega.
Yeah, but him and Capone got a relationship though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. They're linked. They're linked by a few people. They run the same circles as he was alluding to.
Okay. Did they talk about the Hot 97 shooting?
Yep, they talked about that.
Okay.
They talked about that as well. But he didn't go in too in depth because you know what it is. But
Big Mac, we do not need the Jaguar Right podcast. Hell to the no. Nobody's going on that show.
Hey man, I'm going. Because you know why? I'm gonna spend most of my time laughing. I'm just gonna tell you all time. I'm gonna be man. When I heard about the Puff and Christopher Williams,
man, listen.
Oh, baby.
You hit that boy one more time, bro.
Oh, baby.
You know what? I need to let my wife hear that.
Oh, baby. Oh,
And you know what? And I know she's man, she's kind of like lost her focus on what her true mission was.
Right.
And I will never sit here and try to refute or say what she's saying doesn't have any validity to it. But like, man, come on, man, you shooting straight, you shooting just reckless bullets and shit. You just shooting everybody within the vicinity. Now you ain't even shooting at the people that you're aiming at.
Mhm.
And
So it seems that way.
and everybody can't do a podcast. I tried looking at Lord Jamar's podcast.
Hey, bro, I did too.
I can't do it.
Yeah,
I like you. You know what I mean. I like it.
I mean,
it was
thought
some views that he had that I was like, okay,
I'm gonna tell you whose podcast it's gonna take some use to get this one. Take me to get used to, and that's the Fat Joe one. Man, Fat Joe.
I didn't even know he had one. Wow.
Man, listen, bro. I cannot. The only person that I can respect that interrupts people when they're interviewing them is Nori.
It's Nori, yeah.
There's some humor to it when he do it. He's got something to add to it.
But like I said, again, it's that personality.
Yeah, right.
It's personality. I'm gonna cut you off, man.
Right. But give it up to motherfucking. Let's make some motherfucking noise.
Right. Give it up for him to get past me, goddamn it.
Oh, I hate that shit when somebody say, "Oh yeah, I was out the other day hanging with Nas." Shout out to Nas. I hate that shit.
Hey man, hey, don't
Anytime you
hate
say
that.
something, somebody got to give a shout out.
Hey man,
right.
So I was with a chick, man, who had a pap. Shout out to all the women who get pap smears, goddamn it. Like, what?
And the way that motherfucker say, "God damn it, boy," that shit. Oh man.
Yeah, man. But you know, I think the one I gotta start watching that I didn't know that it was a thing, but now I know is the $1 million worth of game joint.
What's that?
That's Gilly.
Gilly.
Oh, Gilly. Okay. Yeah, I might check that out.
That nigga but Gilly is entertaining by himself, man.
Top, yeah, right.
What do you think about doing other lanes like T-Pain is doing? Got a gaming channel on Twitch now.
If you a gamer, if you really about it, go ahead. I don't have no problem. If you gotta be a real gamer though. The T-Pain a real gamer. Like I need to see someone really about it. I don't want to see some bullshit because he about to.
You want to see Drake playing Fortnite, nigga?
That's what I don't see nobody playing Fortnite. I ain't watching that shit. But I'm not trying to see Drake play Mario Kart and no shit like that either. So
all red shells.
I dig it there. I like
and they gonna be catching the blue shells from the back.
Whoa. The views of this nigga don't reflect our views
at all.
Right? Look,
Hey.
That nigga hopping up mushroom tops. Pause.
Hey.
Baby.
Hey,
you know what? Good night, people out there in Radio Land.
Hey, wait until y'all see.
No, BA, I sure the hell don't.
Not this episode of Copious Amounts, but the next episode where Camber made hot dogs. Nigga.
Hey, man,
it is an hour. It is an hour long of pauses. Like I'm not of you not.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, that's about
copious amounts of fucking.
Hey, is the one Wayne up yet?
I'm out. I'm editing it as we are online right now.
Yes.
Listen, hey,
sausages.
I need some neighborhood. I need some nice, safe neighborhoods in the DMV. I think you know why.
Oh man,
I'm moving, man. I'm moving.
You better go to Upper Northwest. Shit, it's around here.
Nah, but man, I'm gonna tell you something. I think the funniest thing, man, is like I said, man, is it like a ongoing gag or something like that, man? That the Gadget and Cameron got going because he never know the name of the show. Oh, look at that. The way it's called. Yo, Gadget. What's the name of this show? Copious amounts.
Hey, what's funny? I didn't tell him the name of the show until we started doing the first episode. Like,
That's wow.
Okay, yeah.
that's why he kept asking in the first episode.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope though.
You know, it's funny because I was like, man, copious amounts. I said, where the fuck you get that title from?
Yeah.
And then I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute, nigga, copious. That I learned that shit in Latin or something. That shit mean
You
a
ever
lot.
heard Gadget say that before?
No, I never heard Gadget say that.
Say a few times.
It's a lyric. What song is that? Copious amounts or something. What song is that from?
I don't know. It's either Ghost or Raekwon. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's definitely a Wu song.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, man, turn Ghost down.
Hey,
I'm laughing because I know that shit was about me. Damn it!
What was?
Because he was trying to talk to me on the phone.
Oh, he said, hey, nigga, turn Ghost down, nigga. I said, why didn't somebody record that shit?
Yo, that shit was funny as fuck.
Turn down Ghost.
That nigga was playing Nutmeg louder than a motherfucker.
Oh shit!
Turn down Ghost. I can't hear you.
Turn down the Ghost, nigga. I can't hear. Scientific. My man, my hand glisten. Roboticalistic, optimistic.
That motherfucker on too.
Right. That shit on whisper, nigga.
Right.
Oh,
Can you wait like a motherfucker?
But who else has reinvented themselves?
I don't know about reinvented, but I was going to ask you.
A lot of people are doing that, man. Like a lot of people are seeing different avenues to go down.
Swiss and Tim.
Swiss.
Yeah, I would say.
I was E40. E40 is doing a wonderful job.
Oh yeah, he been on that. Now he just elevated even higher than what I thought. Because he reinvented them shit with the
wine and stuff.
Fatburger. No, with Fatburger first.
Right. Okay.
He had Fatburger, then the wine and shit. Now this motherfucker he got yak now. And fucking I was about to say Hennessy. He got motherfucking yak and fucking tequila.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people are kind of like diversifying their bonds,
right?
And it's a good thing to see, man, because it gives other people who've been lifelong fans who kind of follow what these people do from day to day. It kind of gives you hope and aspirations. Like, you know what, man, this nigga out here doing it. All I need to do is apply myself and do the same thing.
It's almost like brand loyalty. You know what I'm saying? If you're a rapper, you successful or whatever, people gonna automatically buy into what you're doing.
All right, but how come nobody?
Do y'all think? Go ahead.
How come nobody bigs up Chameleonaire or?
True fact.
Because he's not public about what he's doing.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, that is.
I mean,
true.
it's public knowledge to people who know about it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, he's doing it low key. He's not doing something that's in front of everyone.
Yeah, very true.
It's a lot of rappers. It's a lot of rappers and people who are doing things that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Would y'all call what Snoop has done reinventing himself, or
no?
In terms of what
you don't?
As far
I wouldn't say so.
Like the Martha Stewart show, this nigga got a cookbook.
I think he had. I think he reinvented one of the more successful ones in doing it.
He's just being Snoop in just a different part of media, to me.
Yeah, but
I don't think
it's not in the vein of him rapping and making an album. He is doing other shit, and him merging with Martha and shit. And that is fucking doing something completely different than what you know. He's doing it as Snoop Dogg, but it is something totally different.
He ain't rapping.
Like same shit. 2 Chainz doing with that shit with the show and all that.
Snoop is more of a celebrity than he is a musician.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, and he's been that way for a long time. He put out albums, but that ain't how he making his money.
Nope.
So
I knew something was different because when on Netflix there's a show, Snoop got a show on Netflix about his little league football team or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm about. He did. That was the first thing he did.
Yeah,
he was rocking with that for long as shit. What's the name came from his camp? Motherfucker.
Future Smith.
Well, he got a few that's in the NFL. That's
Mhm.
what's the motherfucker who played for the Eagles who said something about
Oh,
Jewish people? Not
Deshaun
yeah,
Jackson.
Deshaun, yeah,
Yeah.
he's from his camp. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, oh yeah. Deshaun was like the first main one that came out here really balling from his camp.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah, but kudos to all those dudes that are able to, man, take their celebrity likeness, man, to make another extra stream of income. We got a person who diversified their funds, and and Gadget a person who do everything, man, and he's every man.
That's true. That motherfucker call you at 2 a.m. and be like, "Hey, I got an idea. we're gonna sell wireless mouses. We're gonna sell wireless mice.
wireless
Hold up.
Not
Hey,
make certain
Mises.
sounds.
You gonna sell Mises RTO?
Mises, nigga. Wireless
Hey.
Mises, nigga.
Mises
On
Mises
empty out
of
Hennessy
Mises and
bottles.
Heses and Heises.
Shout out to everybody who's picked up their phone for me.
And I always pick the phone up, don't I?
Yeah.
Or I call you back. Speaking
My
of,
wife be like, she's like, she said, you got your phone ring. It said Gadget Mims. I'm like, I'm not answering that shit.
yeah, I hear it. I pick it up.
Hey, then she say, "Hey, Gadget from DC." I'm like, yeah, he want me to say something, man. I know I can feel it. Oh,
Whoa.
oh man. Man, I've been paused out tonight, bro. I need a nap.
Everybody has their day.
Right. Oh yeah.
Golden Bee era said Alchemist pretty much owns 2020. Yeah.
I would say him and Madlib.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alchemist is the guy, man.
Hey, as far as reinventing themselves,
Oh, 2020.
I'll say Madlib did, because he went from being this obscure person to somebody that everybody knows, and I've just been happy for him, for real.
Yeah. I think there are a lot of guys, man, that we thoroughly enjoy their music, that we feel like they don't get their just due.
Like I say, I'm always gonna be preaching Can Kick. Like, I can't wait for Can Kick to get out here.
Yeah.
I mean, he on the same shit as Madlib.
Yeah, you're right.
Is Bus Driver still around?
Who?
Bus driver.
Bus Driver.
Producer.
He from Cali. Yeah.
I don't know.
Heard that.
I heard the name, but I'm not familiar to him. I can't probably heard the shit, but I just don't know what it is.
Good deal.
Word up.
Hey, for real though.
I want DJ Khalil to put out something.
Oh damn, I'm hella far behind her. Jesus, I don't like this. I'm normally never mind. I'm not gonna say that, but yeah.
I was about to say, because it was already starting off wrong. I'm hella behind hers. What the fuck?
No, nigga, you stay far behind me.
Wow.
That's an old baby right there.
Oh, baby.
Hey,
that was a good skill though.
That's the baby right there. Hey, that's the joint right there.
Oh, baby.
That's an old baby right there. Like, nigga, just in case you missed it.
So,
Davenport would like to join the. I'm not gonna ask what he asked, but yeah, he would like to join the panel.
My man gonna play some joints tonight.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll play some shit.
Playing some joints.
Nah,
I'm playing whatever.
Hey, so speaking of playing songs and stuff, Gadget Wallace, y'all still doing?
Yeah,
I had an MC and he canceled.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Wallace.
Well, I was trying to work on getting somebody else before I called you and said something.
Yeah,
but it's not looking good. So
okay,
I'll call you first thing in the morning and let you know if it's possible.
Hey, why don't you get the cat that was at the Dirty 30, the tall light skinned dude.
That would be dope. Though. That would be dope. We talking
I hit him up.
Yeah,
that would be dope.
yeah, because he could rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah, another one who guys who talking about that Detroit style, that rhyme pattern. He got that
rap,
shit down.
He can rap twice. You know you better when you do it twice. Rap.
Let me check the schedule for my I can meet him out at Grove and we can do it out there. Pause.
Rapping.
You know what, man? We gotta have a pause night, man.
You ain't lying.
Could I have 5 seconds to say fuck 2020 right quick?
Oh yeah, you got it. Shit. Take as much time as you need.
Because I paid early to come to the retreat and this fucking shit happened.
Hey man, I've been talking to Bob about it, man. We trying to do some shit on Christmas Eve, man.
Hey, I'm with it. I'm like, where my gift?
Why about it? Right through a brick wall, man. That nigga there, man.
Kool-Aid man. Call that nigga the Kool-Aid man.
right. Gadget, I'm not Gadget. I'm like, man, we can sit through this shit. Hurts. I'm like, yeah, man. You know what? You're right, bro. Hey, you know what? Let's get Gadget on the phone.
Cause y'all he hit me up about coming here. I forgot to look at the what's the name? No, I totally forgot about this shit.
I'm gonna try to make it happen.
I think by now, you know, I think all of us as adults, I think we can adhere to the rules and maintain safety or hold a certain protocol to see if anybody is or isn't, sick or whatever. Before
a whole bunch of elbow daps in that motherfucker.
Man, but you know, it is what it is, man. But hopefully, man, 2021 will bring on a whole new, clean slate for us to kind of maneuver and do the things that we're accustomed to doing, not just on a musical front, but just life in general.
Right. Mm-hmm. And we going back to Charlotte. So all you niggas think we gonna go somewhere else. We still going back to Charlotte.
He had to say that. I love it.
That was not me. I wish though.
We voted in Detroit, and Charlotte was fair and square.
We still
trying to go to Charlotte.
I think
the vote was in Cali, Jay Bishop.
I think we could do over.
No vote in Detroit.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
No, it was in San Francisco.
Yeah,
Richard
because
the year.
Yeah, Charlotte was in. I think that was in San Francisco when we did Charlotte. Yeah. Because we said Detroit, then Charlotte.
Detroit,
Detroit won.
But Gadget hella wanted to go to Charlotte. He was going to go 6 months earlier.
And
anybody want to go through it?
I think
the compound.
What's in Charlotte?
I think Gadget got a secret child down there that he ain't telling us about.
It's something going on in Charlotte.
Jay said, "What's in Charlotte?"
I guess I've been to Charlotte. I wasn't impressed.
Come back to the D with me for the record.
I went to Charlotte and went to a Bobcats game. That's how bored I was.
There you go. That's what did it for you right there.
He went on purpose.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
The uniforms look like the Flint Tropics uniform in Simi.
Right. You ain't right, Wallace.
Bobcats game.
Andre 3000
who was watching.
Love me sexy.
He was watching. What's that dude who played for the Bobcats? Last name was Wallace.
Gerald Wallace.
Yeah, Gerald Wallace. Yeah.
The beer must have stayed cold. Shit.
Hey, I remember the Bobcats when they had Steven Jackson. They came to play the Grizzlies one time. He lit us up about 28 in the ugly uniforms.
I can't remember who the fuck they's playing.
It's like you in the league, but you ain't really in the league. They had Adam Morrison started.
Because my wife had to go to a conference in Charlotte, so we went to Charlotte for over like a weekend, and I ain't had shit to do because she was at this conference, and there was an afternoon Bobcats game. I went to the goddamn game.
That shit probably was free.
Nigga, like,
Keep it
hey,
short.
remember, it was national. Give me a key that don't work at your house no more night.
Right. Them niggas in the E League because eventually they'll fucking get there.
That nigga said the E League. God damn.
Eventually they'll be fucking pro.
Hey, the promo, any key that you have that doesn't go to anything in your home, your mailbox, whatever, bring it on. You'll get 2 tickets.
Right. Nigga, motherfucker.
Right. And an honorary
we gonna melt these keys down and make bed frames for the Salvation Army, nigga.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Bring a pack of clothespins, nigga. You get in for free.
God damn.
Giving out pack of tube socks to the first 20,000.
Like a rad bring some motherfucking canned goods, all greens and shit.
Trash.
Niggas health conscious, so the shit ain't got no soda.
Sodium in it. They got some Heart Foundation tube socks.
Yeah, he's staying at this big ass crib and doing another record, and he said that it was some great places to buy records.
Nigga got on the Bob Costas tube sock.
They got a Dick Enberg shirt, nigga. Oh.
Hey, I was gonna ask y'all.
Never mind.
Did y'all have a chance to see Rhapsody's new joint?
No.
Nah.
Yeah, man. You get a chance to watch that joint. Nah, yeah.
Hey, what I said about Rhapsody, man. I was on my way home, bro. Walking home, man. I was dying laughing.
Wow.
He said Rhapsody is like a 11 layered chocolate cake.
You talking about with different outfits and styles and shit?
He just said she's good, but she's too rich.
Yeah. But Iris stupid, man.
Oh shit! What up, Iris?
Iris said he
was in here earlier.
Yeah,
he'll throw it all away for who was that? He said he'd throw it all away. Janelle Monáe. Man,
yeah, I forgot that. That's what I was saying. He left before I got a chance to ask if he's still
keep your life.
Aaron,
keep your life. She,
yeah. You all right, bro? Don't do that.
Oh, baby.
Oh, face. Yeah. Yeah, man.
All right, so you wanna play some shit or what?
Yeah, y'all play some beats, man.
Well, somebody gonna play beats?
I'm about to say I'm on the phone like a blah.
Oh, hold on.
I still got some queued up.
That means
always. Right.
Yeah.
Shit.
Welcome to the RTO Hour, sponsored by Buttermilk Socks.
Okay, with that note, I don't sponsor that shit. I'm not earning you up in this motherfucker.
Who moved my Cub sock?
I'm not earning in this bitch, right?
Hey, man, that was a funny ass night to hip hop that night.
Yeah, like, oh, my cum sock.
DJ Rex said he want to play some joints.
Okay.
That motherfucker sound like Stitch off of Lilo and Stitch and shit. I don't know what that means.
Yo,
who this?
That's RTO beats. I can tell by the bass.
Is that a live bass?
No. Where the hell is the sample at though?
Shit.
You
left it over old baby's house.
Oh, okay, I know what happened. NPC did that shit where it be misplacing.
Oh,
move the sample.
Yeah, because you got ampersands in that motherfucking description. Yeah.
Dot fucking at 000 shit. Fucking, I hate that shit.
That's your boy. That's your boy's fault. The nigga Andy Milonakis, nigga.
DJ Rex said go to his SoundCloud and play his joint.
Wait, what?
This shit mean. Whoop. This shit go.
Hey, shout out to Ben Bot and that man for supporting the tape. Thank
You glitching?
Musical professor, like my man Rod Wallace says.
Yeah. Tell them what they won. Tell them what they won horns on that one.
That reminds me, there's a Herb Alfred documentary I need to watch.
Yeah. Is it out yet?
Yeah, let me know how it is, man.
Did that joint come out yet?
I think it's out.
Herb Alfred, nigga.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that.
In Technicolor or?
Oh shit.
Hey man, it's a different age bracket to have appreciation for Herb Alfred, man.
Hey.
Nigga, I got about 20 Herb Alpert records, man, that I cannot use.
Damn, for real? Why not?
Probably not 20, man, but I got it's quite a bit.
That's that brass, the Tijuana folk?
Brass, yeah. You know, everything for $1 ain't a good deal.
Everybody got the whipped cream joint. Pause.
Right. I got like 3 copies of that. Didn't even know I had 3 copies until I did inventory.
Gotcha.
Like the shoes he got on.
Yo, what up, yo?
Yo.
Who was that? What up? What you doing tomorrow?
I thought that nigga was in the Zapruder film.
Nah, man. What am I doing tomorrow? I'm gonna be tied up all damn day, man. Why? What's up?
We was gonna try to do a song lab tomorrow, dude.
Oh yeah, man. My shorty from Philly coming up, so you know how that should go.
No doubt.
Yeah, in fact, because she's going to be here, I'm probably going to finally upgrade my laptop because I wasn't going to get any work done this weekend anyway. So might as well be a good time to put the second hard drive in and clone my shit.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Bet.
At least I had the 2 terabyte SSD in there.
And I still gotta send you that MP3 too, man.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, man. And I'm not gonna use Grove tomorrow because it's somebody in the classic tomorrow during that time. So I'm gonna see who I can get at in the morning. Maybe I'll talk to. That's right. I still can hit up True real quick.
What time y'all doing it?
Probably
you trying to do it?
Like 5.
Shit, I wonder if she gonna be here by then.
I'm tired of y'all Lakers winning and shit, man. I ain't supposed to.
Damn, y'all won again? They won again?
Hey man, listen, bro.
Yeah, it should look like they're making it kind of look easy.
Stand back and sit down.
Wow. It sound like a nigga who experienced 16 championships.
Hey man, listen. Hey, I'm just waiting. Listen, man. My daughter gonna be upset. Oh man, she's gonna be so upset. She ain't gonna speak to me for a couple days after this shit's over. Hey, I'm going to insult her at every turn because my dad ain't here, and he's an extension of him.
Yeah.
So every time listen. Matter of fact, she's like, Dad, it's not fair. You sitting here with all this Lakers stuff on, and I don't have no heat stuff. I said, who fault is that?
That's scandalous.
Man, that's scandalous.
Only winners get sprinkles.
Hell no.
You're losing. You get sprinkles. Don't eat them.
Man, listen.
This dude only when it gets sprinkled.
Only when it gets sprinkles, man.
Oh, that's scandalous, man.
As you know, I love
OG Heat fan. Oh yeah, you and your pop. I mean, your pops was out there, so yeah, I see that.
So here's the thing: me and my cousin, we're both Laker fans. Now, my cousin's father, my uncle, he used to be a Laker fan, but I don't know what happened. He stopped being a Laker fan. My dad is just a Laker hater. Period. So one year, man, I think it was 2010, maybe 2009 when we won. And man, whatever year it was, we won. We beat Boston or whatever. Man, I could not contact my dad at all. He wouldn't respond to a phone call. He wouldn't respond to no Facebook messages. Nothing. I was like, man, wow, this how you're talking all this shit. Matter of fact, I'm glad y'all said that. Let me see this nigga up.
Damn, nigga.
What's the count? Is the game on now? What's the count? Right?
It's over. It's over. I don't know what the score. I have to turn it out. I don't know what the score is.
Nigga, hurt Petticoat Junction over this motherfucker.
Damn.
Is this StreamYard joint live on something like YouTube or some shit?
Yeah, we on. Yeah, we
on YouTube.
I'm glad I asked y'all that before I said some wild shit. So I'm gonna say this, hey man. Hey,
right.
What up? Beast told me about the Joe's Record Paradise and somebody saying a certain thing, and I know they certain somebody, but fuck him. And I'm with him, but you my man first. So
we hit because I talked to him tonight too. So yeah,
I'm like, all right.
I can reach out to Beast too. Beast can record at the crib too, right?
Yeah, but I think he would have to go through his phone though to do it.
Motherfucking Dana White.
And he might not.
What did he do this time?
He might not be in the space tomorrow to do it.
All right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, I mean, he'll be in the space, but there might be other people in the space as well.
Yeah.
What do you do, guys?
Just pay attention to the chat.
Oh baby.
Oh baby.
Oh baby.
How the hell you see the chat?
I can count on you to have.
You talking about a YouTube chat?
I mean, not.
Pause.
Oh baby.
What chat?
Hey, you know what? That's probably the worst soundbite ever. I thought the Rance Allen shit was very ridiculous, man. Listen.
Yo.
Hey, my only regret is that that's not on vinyl.
Yeah.
Hey, because I would love to hear DJ scratch, man. Man, come on, bro.
Hey, you can send an MP3 to Clark or a rugged one.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Wow, didn't even think about that. Let's start over. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
You need some cuts or something?
No, I'm just saying, man. Listen, I would just like to see them do a set where they juggle that in.
Juggle Rance Allen.
Whoa.
Oh baby.
Man, God damn.
That's a reach.
Right.
That's a reach.
Hey, man, you know what?
Hey, but that shit was still
You know what, man? Hey, man, I'm going back. Man.
This episode is
This episode was
man. 6 feet dirty old man in stores now.
That's funny.
On all streaming platforms.
Oh my god.
Hey, that fucking when I listen to that song "Piss," oh my god, yo.
You know what's even funny about that song? That Wallace was not budging on changing the title of that song.
Why? He said piss on your steps.
Yeah, he did.
Your yard or something.
Pissing your yeah.
But the funniest part, the funny part of making that song was the beginning when nobody was online, when it was just me, Mav, and Derek. That shit was nuts.
Nah, nigga, the end of the stream was nuts. That was classic shit.
That nigga's that was probably one of the better ones. Like,
Shout
one of
out,
the more entertaining ones. I'll say.
Yeah,
shout out to Impulse, and he got right in and did that shit, and laid a great vocal too.
Sure did.
His energy, bro. Is like, man, like,
Right.
Yeah, I think we're going to the range in like the next 2 weeks, man.
yeah, that dude, man. He, you know, I know what to expect from him first.
But
You know?
I ain't hear neither one of y'all. What?
Go ahead.
My fault, bro.
Oh yeah.
Right on.
I was saying I saw him. He was shooting somewhere the other day on IG.
Out by his house. Leesburg is one of them areas that just got mad open space or mad fucking trees and shit. So it's probably mad shotgun shells and all types of bullet holes and trees out there, man. You can just kind of let off and fucking in the middle of nowhere.
Yo, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta chill.
Run off in the middle of nowhere.
I propose
a moratorium on pauses, man. God.
Yeah, man. Niggas got to come in here chats with cease and desist orders.
Right.
Between Bab and RTO,
Lord have mercy.
I didn't say that, bro. I just laughed.
Hey, that's motherfucking RTO hitting the button.
Man, but Matt on the alley-oop. He's a run.
Right,
What? What I do?
And they said, juggle some, huh? Oh, baby. I almost got away. And I would have got away with it, too, if it wasn't for pesky kids.
Motherfucker LeBron at the Wade.
Yeah. He throwing the alley, man. He catching that shit and blaming it. Every time.
So check this. I know we don't probably want to go back to this, but because I know we talked about it earlier. But here's the theory. Trump gets sick, and he's sick all the way through the election. Mike Pence wins the election and then pardons Trump for everything.
Wow.
Oh,
Damn, wow.
that's a fuck shit right there.
Wow. Hey, it ain't far fetched either.
No, it ain't. That's the problem.
But hold up.
Why?
Here's the thing. If Trump is incapacitated, the Speaker of the House
Wrong.
Huh?
Vice President is first.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Speaker of the House.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the event
it wouldn't make any sense any other way.
Yeah, in the event that the president and the vice president is sabotage or killed in some kind of way, the speaker of the house has presidential power or has.
You can pay $750 in taxes.
Yeah, that's gangster.
Man.
That's gangster.
Yeah, I was about to say you can't even be mad. You gotta applaud his fucking whoever was doing his finances, bro.
That's some nigga shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
They found every loop. No.
They go hard at them niggas.
Man,
niggas is not finding that many loopholes.
You ain't never met a Memphis nigga then. I know dudes who wouldn't pay $750 in child support, man, in 18 years.
Damn.
No, we all know some of them.
Right.
Hold up.
Any city USA ass nigga.
Right.
Word,
right.
like we all know Memphis niggas.
Yeah. Directly and indirectly.
Look, my father must be from Memphis. Look. My father must have been from Memphis.
If not, he must have passed through.
You know what I mean?
He had some barbecue or
and shit.
Right? Yeah, he had a barbecue plate. Like, God damn it, man! I want to do nothing with my life for the rest of my life. Shit.
Yo, man, my father would quit his fucking job not to pay child support.
Oh, man. I told my wife that shit. I said, man, if you take me to court for child support, man, I'm gonna quit working.
That's fucked up.
I know, man.
That's really fucked up.
I know, man, but my child, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that nigga would quit his fucking job.
So he has not paid 1 cent in child support.
No,
no.
Before you were 18.
No, man, he used to pay like $42 like every 2-3 bucks, bro. $42.
Hey, real
Damn.
talk. I
That's
can,
good.
I can honestly say my father never paid my mother a dime. My sister though, who's my stepsister, oh her mama took his ass to court.
That is not my man's in them.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, word, man.
Hey, look,
I made a lifelong mission, man, not to pay child support, bro, and I'm doing pretty good so far.
and my mother,
Shut up.
Hey, look,
Hell no.
hey, real talk. So my mother, every chance she got, she laid it to his ass for that, even when he was dying.
Whoa. Now that's gangster.
You gonna remember this on your way out.
Yeah.
Take this to your last day,
Hey, look,
nigga.
she was like, "You ain't never been shit. I raised him to not think that you wasn't shit, but you ain't never been shit. You ain't never done nothing for him."
Oh man, that's a hell of a that's a lot to take to your grave with you, man. Shit.
Or maybe not.
No, I'm pretty sure he shares. I don't know that man, but I'm pretty sure he shares.
No. I'm not speaking on Net's father specifically.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying in general.
Right.
Some niggas like, well, okay.
Right.
I'm at peace with that. When that nigga was born.
The motherfuckers turn the stereo up.
Turn ghost up, nigga.
Turn up the bar case.
Oh man.
Turn conform up, nigga.
Like, shut the fuck up. You talking over the good part.
Oh shit!
Talking over the bridge. Shh, nigga, the bridge coming on. Nigga, the bridge.
She fucking around. Man, he told her shut up. She had a Porky Pig face like shit with the pilgrim at her.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. I can't wait for next year, bro. Lord willing, I can't wait.
All right, I want to
know, man. Shit.
What's going on next year? Or you just mean next year in general?
Just next year, man. Just new focus, man. Niggas getting back to some kind of sense of normalcy. Because I'll be damned if 2020. I mean, this whole situation keep us from congregating again.
Mm-hmm.
I hope
bro,
not,
that's why we took the kids on vacation, you know what I'm saying, like 2-3 weeks ago. Like, all right, fuck this.
Yeah, how did that joint go?
Like, this is ridiculous. Bro, getting an Airbnb in that little ass town in Virginia Beach was great, especially for these fucking kids, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's parents, when our kids is happy we happy.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
My son's stationed here. He's stationed out there and shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was dope though, man. And the lady basically who owned the house, she was like, yo, loved having y'all as tenants. So y'all ever want to use this house again? Like, fuck Airbnb, go through me. I'll give you a better rate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. Hello, retreat.
How much space was it?
Oh, praise God.
Yeah, how much space was
it? My dead body. We going to stupid, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I think Gadget got a hidden. I think Gadget found some hidden treasure down there in Charlotte. He got a map and shit. We're gonna be out there scavenging hunting, trying to find the gold and shit.
Hell yeah.
Davenport, what up?
Yo, what up? Can y'all hear me?
From Wednesday to Sunday. Who that?
Turn that bass up.
What up?
Yeah, you gotta hit the bass boost, Davenport.
What it do, fella?
What's going on, man?
What's up, Dad?
Happy New Year, man.
Thank you, brother.
Everything good down that way, man?
Yeah, man. I can't get if I could. It kind of fucked up some of my equipment, man. I had to get a new router. My computer's still. I'm running off my laptop right now.
You got flooded?
Whoa!
Damn.
Oh, I didn't get flooded. The light when the power went out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, don't tell me you lost your album.
I lost. I mean, I just can't. I can't get into it. It's like stuck or frozen, man. I'm about to take this bitch in. I think, man.
I thought that shit fucked up your platoon.
Get you one of them expensive ass trip light surge protectors, nigga.
Oh yeah, everything's surge protected now, bro. You ain't. Matter of fact, it was actually. I don't know.
It ain't fried a machine, did it?
Hey, mentor.
No, it didn't pop on the screen. It was. I don't know why my computer did that.
What you say, Nick?
It is surge protected, but my router was directly to my wall. It messed up. Let me see what else.
That happened to CX too.
Yeah, that shit fried his computer.
Hey, yo,
Friday the Renaissance too.
Yeah, that's right. It wasn't ran too.
Are you serious? Hey, that damn one, man. When I turn it on, the power button, it'll come on, but it won't stay on. And I barely even use the thing, man. So I don't know what happened.
Hey,
so,
Dad.
Was that plugged up when that happened?
I'm sitting there and trying not to press the button, Mav.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm leaving it
Oh, my
alone.
bad. Never mind. You good. Never mind. Continue. What was you saying, Net Maker?
I was saying, real talk. You know, get you some Trip Light. I swear by them because I use them all the time at work, and I've been using them for years.
Yeah,
Trip. What is it called?
Right.
The company's called Trip Light.
Okay.
I've had 2 floods.
TRIPP LITE.
I've had 2 floods. I've had one flood where the Trip Light was almost 90% covered in water, and that bitch still works.
Covered in water.
Really? Okay.
What is it? What is it? Like a
Trip Light?
It's
Surge protector.
Yeah.
But
They
it's
make
like
it's
like it's the joints that like data centers and shit use. You know?
And that's why I know about them.
They make UPSs
That's
too.
where I first learned about them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking
Yeah, exactly. That's how I know. Yeah, that's how I knew about them. Yeah. Yep.
I learned
like,
hard.
all the jobs I ever worked in has them. So I said, yo, if these motherfuckers is using it for this expensive ass equipment, I might as well get one for the crib.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, and they make
We got $100,000 routers hooked up to these bitches.
where they retail from?
Well, depends.
So
the
it ranges.
I used to get them for like $50 a piece.
Okay.
I imagined it because I got a couple.
So I got the big brick joint. So my shit was like 200.
Yeah.
That's not bad though.
I was getting them joint, because we were buying like 50 a piece. I got the rack mount joints. I got a couple of them in here, so those probably over $100. But I definitely swear by them for real.
Okay.
So you running everything through there, power conditioner and all of that.
I think the rack mouse is like $250 net.
Yeah.
Now what? Now are you? So you said surge protector,
at least,
like the ISO bar or the standard joint?
They are now.
Well, the surge protector I have in my mechanical room, that's what my router and all that internet is going through. In the studio, I got two rack mounts that I use to plug all my gear into. And I probably got 3 surge protectors in there.
Wait, what was the other room? You said the mechanical room?
Yeah, where my HVAC and my internet router and all that shit is.
Oh, okay.
Damn, we call that shit a mechanical
room.
Saying,
I know we got a lot of shit in this studio, but he said a mechanical room. Like, damn.
I know mechanical room. That's what all my other shit is. That's what I call it.
I thought you said down the boiler.
That's my world, man. I'm a network engineer, so that's my world.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Y'all been doing fantastic shit, bro. Everybody, man. Dope.
Yeah,
I was gonna play the origins of the old baby, just so motherfuckers know in the chat.
Do we really need to do that though? Really?
Okay, we don't. All right.
I want to hear
it. I was here for it.
I want to hear it because that shit.
Oh, you driving for it?
Huh?
That was funny.
Who was that?
I don't
know, but that shit was funny as shit.
Oh, that was Wide Body.
That's Wide Bill. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can't see that. What up, Wide Body?
Wide Body. Hey, Wide Body.
I don't know who did that.
I'm gonna drop a dime on Wide Body.
Tell Hertz I ain't speaking to him right now. I ain't talking to Hertz right now. I'm talking.
To
my neck.
Hey, look, we doing this again. Hey, where your gold shoes at, man?
Uh-oh.
What's up, everybody?
Ashley, man, you know what it is. Fall.
I got me another rack the other day, bro.
What?
I got the Morpheus.
Man?
Damn.
Ooh, the gray one.
I was about to say which pill you take.
That's all. What's his face? That's like similar to the
Man, that maker, you and Wide Body, y'all got some damn fucking spaceships at the crib.
Hey, look.
Hurts, don't you laugh.
I'm in.
Hey, I can laugh. I got rid of a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm looking at Wallace too. He got some shit over there too, boy.
About to say I can laugh because I ain't had shit to begin with.
How's have you used an NPC yet, Davenport?
I told you, man, something wrong with it, man. The power button won't stay on.
Oh,
yeah, bro. So I lost all faith in NPC, bro.
Wait.
Oh, baby.
And that wasn't the storm, but that wasn't plugged in. Bro. I just went to using that shit. Just wouldn't. The button wouldn't stay on. So
hey, man, you know what? That's all you needed, though, man.
Huh?
What'd you say, Jay?
Plus on the way.
right.
What he say?
Machine Plus on the way.
Plus is on the way. I'm pretty sure it is.
Just wait.
Yeah, Dad, you might as well get
the
that
way he
motherfucker,
laughing.
man.
The way he
That
laughing
shit is
tells me.
fucking. Ain't nothing you can do to escape the machine, bro. Go ahead
So
and get that shit, bro.
when's they gonna make it?
That's all right.
Once you see him with his feet up, you know what it is.
I haven't ordered it.
I'm trying to fight it.
Embrace that shit, man. I'm gonna come to grips with it, bro. I'm just,
but on the real, you need to call. Hit up.
He gonna sell that NPC. He gonna sell that studio.
Right.
Gonna pop up with that machine plus.
Oh yeah, you already know this is gonna happen. But you need to hit a Kai up, man, and get an RMA, man, so you can send that.
Yeah, I mean, because you just got that, so you can definitely, Yeah,
you still covered.
Hey, I'm not in the name dropping, but get them niggas Diggerhurst's name. They take care of you.
Right.
He need to reach out to Millennium.
You'll get the golden stamp of approval.
I'm saying, I'm like, man, my guy Taylor told me to
flat out lies, all lies.
Gold lives matter.
Know what I'm saying?
I'm just a musical professor, like my man Rod Wallace is. That's all.
Right.
My man.
Hey,
baby.
Hey, Wallach, you supposed to hit him with the praise God.
Yeah.
Praise him.
So I can't play the origin story.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
First, don't want me to play it.
Knock your stuff out, man. Hey, as long as you don't play that video that Wild Body played that day when we was with the wild coyotes getting picked off.
No, I'm not playing it. That's them niggas.
He shot that nigga shit into a lotus flower.
I wasn't looking at that shit either, bro.
That nigga whole jaw off, man.
Hers was like, that's enough.
I was like, y'all have fun with that. I'm gonna work on this.
I done seen a lot of gruesome stuff in my time, bro. But
right.
That nigga jaw looking like cream chip beef over that motherfucker.
I like these niggas, boy.
Wait, what did you say they look like?
So I don't know if you still hear BA, but if you still hear BA, I apologize. But this is the origin of it. Oh, my man.
If you suck my pussy, baby,
I knew it.
Damn, what's going on?
I'll do it to you, honey. Till I make you shit. Oh, baby, honey, do it all night long.
Oh, copyright.
I wouldn't want none of that, bro.
But that song?
Yeah, bro.
I wouldn't want no parts of that.
I knew that was that.
Hey, look, hey, Dad,
stank.
you want nobody to make you shit, man?
Yo, I don't want no parts of that.
That's witchcraft.
Go though.
Okay.
I suck your dick. Make you shit all night. Oh,
You have issues for making that beat.
Hey, that's the grandmother of WAP.
Yeah. Hold up, did he say that was grandmother WAP?
The great grandmother of WAP.
That is the name.
You know what I'm saying?
That is the name now. The grandmother of WAP. Let me save that right now.
Look, hey, Nana WAP.
You know what I'm saying? That's the Millie Jackson remix and shit.
That's guap.
Yeah, like,
Diuretic.
There ain't no money I want. There ain't no form of payment I want.
Oh, baby.
Thank you.
Make I made it. I forgot someone had posted it, but then I flipped it and made the beat. But then we just been using the old baby for pause or whatnot ever since. So yeah,
Oh, baby.
It's funny because
I wish I never found that shit now.
that song came up on my YouTube timeline right before COVID hit, right? And I was like, damn, that was actually a song. And so when WAP came on, I'm like, that ain't no worse than this shit that was out in like the 40s and 50s.
30s.
Oh,
30s on
yeah,
that.
hold on.
BA said she feel like she ain't had no she sang that song. You got hey, she didn't have no hey, if she ain't had no teeth, then she could probably do all the things she said.
Right.
Man, listen, Velveteen Rub, nigga.
Velveteen Rub. Oh, babe.
Yo, it's about to say goodnight to the chat. We're gonna stay online and do the after party, but we're gonna say goodnight to DJ Reg, BA Mac. Well,
hey, BA Mac, what it do? Ooh wee.
Peace to
BA Mac might shoot you if you don't like machines. So you
Lounge Brown. Thank you for DJ Aaron to being on the show tonight.
Salute.
Right.
Slady.
Reg, you gotta come through on the panel one time for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, I didn't even see Straight Beats up in here. Damn.
Oh, baby.
Voodoo. Shout out to Voodoo. Shout out to France. Davis Lewis Rose. Shout out to you.
JB was up in here. Piece of him.
Slade.
Slade.
Jamari Mack.
What else, Slade? Jamari.
Blue.
All right, y'all.
All right.